As my platform grows, so would a dialogue. You know, I don't need to trash, and I don't need to tear down another content creator's content or that person for my personal enjoyment, because there's only so much of that you can do before people start to realize that you ain't shit. There's only so much of the same nonsense that you can talk about and that you can do before people start to realize that you ain't shit. And that's what makes me not in the same box. That's what makes me a little bit different. Depending on super chats and cash apps to pay my bills. Because I have a real life outside of this YouTube screen. So a person that is dependent on these super chats and cash apps can never be on the same level as me. And that's why I'm able to speak freely, and that's why I'm able to say what I want and not risk cancellation, not risk getting evicted or losing my cars if people don't like what I say when I speak the truth. See, a lot of people have problems in this content creation space because they spend time trying to be something that they're not. You're not a tough guy in real life, but you want to be a tough guy on screen. You live a mediocre, average life, but you want to be a rich guy or a rich woman and become affluent when you get on the screen. I'm not really a person to give advice, but I will give insight. The key to longevity is to be yourself. And don't change up. Be yourself and don't change up. Because it's gonna be people that come and try to knock you off your square. And when they come, you gotta keep your balance. You gotta show them what's up. So like I said, I wasn't going to be on here long, and I'm going to keep that word. I'm going to keep that promise, just like I said. I'm wrapping this up right now. If you guys haven't hit the like button, make sure you hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. If you want to support the channel financially, hit me up on Cash App. $ZA64PC. Also, you can find me on Instagram and Twitter, Zone864TV. Straight like that. And I appreciate y'all for watching me this evening. You guys have a blessed day today. Have a prosperous day. And I will see y'all next time. Peace.
Salute, and welcome to class, guys. Welcome to class, y'all. How y'all doing tonight? It's Tuesday. It's Thirsty Tuesday, guys. How we doing tonight, man? Y'all all right? How life treating my good breads, man? You know it's rough out there. It's a war going on outside no man is safe from. But we here now, guys. We here. We get into some education. We get into some infotainment. Remember, y'all come for the entertainment, but y'all stay for the truth. While you're at it, hit that like button, guys. Come on in, hit that like button. That's how you pay your school tuition, guys. Keep in mind that we don't cater to any groups, gangs, communities, religions, feelings, emotions, none of that. We cater to the truth. We cater to common sense. And we do not complicate that, though. We don't complicate that. You know, niggas complicate the shit out of some common sense. But we not going to do that. All right? So those of you that was having a bad day, so you might be in your feelings. Motherfuckers always in their feelings. Always so sensitive. You got sensitive feelings. Now is the time that you might want to remove yourself from this class, because this is not going to be the class for you. You know what I mean? We've removed the gray area over here, so it's no if, ands, or you know what I mean. We gets to the bottom line. We gets to the bottom of the map. All right, we look for solutions. We don't want to play this game over here where it's up in the air and it could be this, it could be that. For years, it could be. When we know the answer, if we fix the answer, we ain't gotta be all this. We could be. So guys, hit that like button. And who we got tonight? Who gonna do the honors tonight and take the little frickle weak-minded, non-critical thinking folks? KDH, man, you got it tonight, man. Take the little weak-minded frickle folks past the lockers. If they want to go to the lockers and drop off the stale old beliefs that they hell of a mother, society, the music, Jewish media, mainstream media, put it in their head. If they want to put that stuff in the locker and then grab a thinking cap and come back, they could do that. But if not, KDH, take them niggas out of here, man. Get out of here. It's time for y'all to go. Time for y'all to go, guys. Word. You know what I mean? For the rest of you guys, I need you guys to understand this is a MGTOW red pill, biblical red pill channel, guys. What do that mean, guys? We know that MGTOW means going the other way. Do not conform with the ways of this world, guys. You know the ways of this world is wicked. Don't conform. So if you buying into simp culture, if you buying into hookup culture, because that's all hookup culture is, guys. Think about it, guys. The internet came and boom, you gotta pay for coochie. We went from putting quarters into arcade machines, and now you niggas is putting dollars in bitches' fans only accounts. You know what I mean? You ain't even gotta talk. This is why they going so hard to silence motherfuckers, cause the way they want it, you ain't gotta talk to Cash App. You ain't gotta talk to buy in to simp hookup culture, guys. All you gotta do is swipe left and deposit. Come on, that's what we doing now. That's not like that, guys. So y'all know how we do. Let's go on and get into some content. I don't even know where to go first, y'all. We got a good one. We got a banger tonight. I ain't even gonna hold y'all, man. Let's just get it. Let's just jump right on in there, man. Fuck it. Jump right on in there. Salute to the chat. Salute to y'all for coming on out tonight. Popping up as always. Modern women are unhappy and regret hookup culture. Let's go.
What makes us think a woman wants a guy that has been passed around? Because y'all show us every single day. The celebrities.
Now that's a fact. Y'all show us every single day that y'all want the dusty nigga. Y'all talk about this dusty nigga so well because that's who y'all keep picking. So y'all know the dusty nigga very well. But the dusty nigga not all men, sis. Young ladies, I know young ladies and young ladies. Hold on, before I go any further, young ladies, this live is gonna be exclusively for you, young ladies. You see, I'm finna teach you something that your mama not gonna teach you. You know what I mean? Yes, your hell of a mother, she ain't gonna teach you the things that I teach you right now. Because your hell of a mother, she buy into this simp culture because she benefits from it. So she can't teach you how not to fall into it. You know what I mean? Everybody running around here trying to be Miss Beautiful pageant. They're buying into simp and hookup culture. All right? So come on in, young ladies. Make sure if y'all know, share this shit to a young lady, yo. Because we need them to know. All right, we need them to know that the foolishness that they pumping in their head is garbage. You can't be no man, sis. And so what? If a man jump off the roof and land, do you want to try it? Because the man did it? Because men degraded you, ladies, and made money off of it. So you go out there and degrade yourself? That's the answer? But you powerful, right? You are the mothers. You were supposed to correct the men. See, this is why the hell of a mothers get all of this work. Because you supposed to correct the foolishness. Instead of correcting the foolishness, you buy into the foolishness and then silence somebody else. You silence the boys. But you can buy into it. Nah, we not going to play that game with y'all tonight. But y'all be loving the Dusties. Let's play that back. Yes, he did say that, right?
And what makes us think a woman wants a guy that has been passed around? Because y'all show us every single day. Look at the celebrities y'all chase. Look at the ladies, man. Y'all literally go after the guys that. This common sense, bro.
Okay, so this is a common misconception where people conflate cause with correlation. And so I'm going to break this one all the way down. What women are showing you is that, like all people, they want what is desirable. Men who are desirable.
All right. See, let's stop you right there, man. Because you're talking about common. Why do y'all all look the same? Why are y'all all breaking yourself to look like this European white woman who y'all attacked when she put braids in her hair? You let this European white lady put some braids in her hair and throw some Daisy Dukes on, and y'all bitches will lose y'all mind. And for the record, guys, I know we not out here caping for Miss Pearly. Brothers, Goodbreads, I know we know that Miss Pearly, she cool and all, but we ain't caping for Miss Pearly though now, right? We ain't over there trying to turn her into the new Jessica X or nothing, right? You know what I mean? She got game, cool, but we can keep our money in our pocket because she ain't saying nothing spectacular that we ain't already hit. Right, fellas? Alright, you know what I mean? Fuck what the girls say. You know the black women, they mad and shit. They gonna always be mad, you know what I mean? And look for ways to pick the woman apart. But Pearly team us, you know what I mean? She team us. But do not have no cape on. Don't you take your ass in that machine, yo. Hold on. Let me hold on. We gonna be right back to you, little mama, little white girl, little black white girl. Talk all this shit and they wanna be white girls, yo. Crazy. We gonna come back to you. Fellas, yo, don't you take your ass in this cake machine here. You let me catch you going on into this machine, Goodbreads. It's gonna be me and you. Me and you. I'm pulling up to the spot. I'm pulling up to the live, to the stream. I catch you caping. I'm pulling up in the chat. You like, oh damn, I see Brad Loafs in that. Yeah. All right, let's get back to this witch. Cause she finna give us all these demands of how she want a unique brother, but all these females running around here looking exactly the same, and then they claim to be the prize. How I never could understand, right? Women date up. So the fact that women date up lets you know that men are the prize. Duh. You know what I mean?
Desirable tend to have a lot of options. Now, the trade-off, the downside, is that a lot of men who have a lot of options have very little self-control. And so the most desirable men also tend to...
She's right. But now if she's talking about a full-on fledged alpha male who she has no idea because it's so rare, that energy's so rare, they'll get it and fumble the bag. Or she talking about them little 20% community D niggas that they love to impress because they give them the most attention. The community D niggas, that is. They give these women the most attention, you know? The hell of a sons. But to a certain extent, she has a little bit of a point, guys. Don't let her wayward word you, though. You know what I mean? But listen to her. Let's listen to her. I'm gonna play it back, and I'm gonna shut the fuck up and let her play. Let her talk.
Okay, so this is a common misconception where people conflate cause with correlation. And so I'm going to break this one all the way down. What women are showing you is that, like all people, they want what is desirable. Men who are desirable tend to have a lot of options. Now, the trade-off, the downside, is that a lot of men who have a lot of options have very little self-control. And so the most desirable men also tend to be the men who get around the most. That does not mean that women like men who get around. It means that women like men who are desirable, and they like desirable men enough that oftentimes they will overlook certain undesirable trade-offs that come along with that. Okay. To further make this point, I am going to use an illustration. I like nice things. People who love me know that I like nice things. You look expensive. When I graduated law school, my dad bought me a really nice car.
You do look like you like nice things. You look very, very expensive. You look like a hard way to go for a real nigga. Like a lot of y'all women, y'all cancel yourself out trying to be this beauty pageant, yo. You know what I mean? Like, it's the same thing, right? Same thing I tell my alpha males, like, look like you going to work. Look like you know how to work with your hands. Look like you know how to put something up on the wall. Look like you're useful at man shit. And it's naturally, natural masculinity is gonna always attract women, bro. You know what I mean? And then you pick, you determine if she an Eve or a Lilith. But always look like you know how to do it and know how to do it. See these chicks running around here with this look shit, and then after you take the look off the table, it is no substance whatsoever, bro. Absolutely no substance whatsoever. So when they meet this man of their dreams, and he have all this substance, and they just have beauty, that intimidates these women now. Because you see, they're stunned hard on the hell of a sons and the beta males. They'll flex on them. But when it comes to meeting a real dude, that he ain't gonna cheat on you. He might just tell you, like, yo, your sex is boring. All of a sudden, now they go into this coma, like, oh, he's just mean. No, you wanted a real nigga. And you got a real nigga. Real niggas know we gonna do whatever it takes to keep you from looking stupid. And the only way to do that is to tell your ass the truth. You see how they'll fumble the bag with a real nigga. So all this is cat. You can continue, man. But you're talking about the Dusties.
Now, I love nice cars. What I don't love is high maintenance cars. But the high maintenance cars tend to be the nicer ones, and the nicer cars tend to be the more high maintenance vehicles. Okay. Does that mean I like cars that are high maintenance? No. It means I like nice cars so much that I am willing to put up with the trade-off, which I find obnoxious, of the fact that they are high maintenance. Now, since my dad is a provider, he also put a full package on the car, which means that if ever I needed maintenance, if I needed to get a tire changed, anything like that, I could do so with zero out-of-pocket cost. There, he's eliminated the undesirable trade-off.
So there, he sets you up and ready for a simp. You see, and it's the thing about these dads, these so-called two-parent households where the mom's is still head of household and she's the dominant figure. So the dad's sitting there simping and he just spoiling the daughter. I'm gonna have to do a video to help you fathers that's in a household ran by your women to keep you from spoiling these babies. Because I got two girls. I got two girls myself, guys. And I'm an alpha. And I don't raise them to be looking for no simp. You know what I mean? A lot of these men is out here getting dominated, getting emasculated, and they clinging to this. I don't want to leave the baby because my dad left me. Fuck all that, bro. In no condition do you try to raise a child while you're being dominated, while you're being emasculated, sir. That's dumb. your child not gonna respect you. Dads, man, y'all gotta do better. Dads with girls, y'all gotta do better, especially those of you that's in your daughter's life. You know how many of us alienated fathers wish we could just have our child and teach them up and bring them up, and you guys got access to your childs now. But I understand. We know what society do. We know how society is. They tell all of the women they gotta dominate the man. The baby gotta be with you, the mother. I just was listening to. I was in the car smoking after I did a Facebook Live, and two older women pulled up alongside of me, and they started to talk. Okay, Al, I sent you the link twice, bro. You know what I mean? Two ladies, they started to talk. They started to talk to me, and not to me. They was talking to each other, and the conversation went like this. One lady, hold on, y'all. The friend of a lady pulled up on her. So you got Lady A and Lady B, right? So Lady A pulls up, and she started telling her about her daughter and how her daughter relationship's been. And so Lady A goes, yeah, she was talking about the relationship, but she never mentioned that her daughter was a lesbian. So then it comes out that her daughter's a lesbian. Mind you, I'm sitting in there and I'm air hustling like a motherfucker, y'all. You know, I'm smoking, I'm chilling, I'm vibing now. So I'm just air hustling like a motherfucker. So she go through the whole story about how she never really was compatible with her. Now this the mother now talking about her daughter, how her daughter was never compatible with boys, and I'm sitting there thinking in my head like, yo, how hell of a is you? Like, so what the fuck went on in your crib, in your household? But you know what I mean? The lady's still talking like she a hell of a mother. She talking like a hell of a mother. Like she talking, you can see her trying to flex. Cause this how they do in the hood. They try to flex on each other and they try to compare each other kids and they try to talk good about their kid to the other one, make the other one feel bad if the other one ain't got no accomplishments to mention from their kid. So this how they do in the black community, right? So the shit get better, the shit get juicy, right? So now she like, yeah. So the girl, her daughter, got a best friend, a simp nigga, because ain't no girl gonna be best friends with a guy, you know what I mean? But in any event, she a lesbian, she got a best friend man. So she wants to get sperm from she wants to have a baby. Her and her lesbian girlfriend want to have a baby, but the mom's she don't like the lesbian girlfriend because the lesbian girlfriend is aggressive, and I guess the lesbian girlfriend controls the situation. She must know that her daughter is a da-da-da-da. So the lady, she starts to talk about how, well, if she do have the baby, just have the baby over here. She gotta have control of the baby, and it's this and that. But she gotta have control of the baby. She gotta get the baby. She gotta. And clearly, the society teaches these fucking fuckers that they know best. Mama know best. Who taught these people how to be a dummy, yo? Salute Posh Williams, yo. Welcome to class, man. Thank you. We appreciate your support. We are the most underrated channel, truth-telling channel on YouTube, and you is here. All right. Hope you like the truth. The truth is our love language, right? So we had the lady telling, and she was going in. Clearly, you raised a lesbian child who wants to have a seed with a woman. The boy said, as long as you sign the paperwork, I'll do it for you. But the mother, like, why would he want her to sign? Why the fuck you think he wanted to sign? Because she and this girl gonna be in a lesbian relationship. If something happened in that relationship, why is it cool for you to then go and attack that boy for child support? But you see how the mothers behind the scene, y'all, the mothers is hell of her. All of them. All of them, bro. All of them. None of them had the resources or the tools like we had to inform ourselves. See the information that's blowing up right now in these last days? We ain't got access to it. We here, we live in it. Our parents didn't have the access. They lived it, but they didn't have the access to the tools. So then why we keep worshiping ignorance? And they got us worshiping ignorance. That's our choice. You see, that's poverty. That's why poverty is a choice. We choose it because we choose to worship ignorance instead of correcting it. Instead of linking with our moms like, yo, moms, hold on. Stop voting for Democrats. Hold on, moms. Stop. Get off of welfare right now, mama. That's not right. You know what I mean? We have that. But no, we already emasculated by the same women we supposed to teach. How can you teach somebody that holds power over you? And from years, we couldn't correct this woman. For years, we couldn't correct this woman. I told y'all the story about how my mom was dead lying, talking about I'm getting all A's and shit. She lying to the neighbor, talking about I'm getting all A's and shit. I'm sitting there, know that I'm a C student at best. You know what I mean? And I'm wondering, like, why the fuck is she lying? I told y'all who teach us how to lie, cheat, and steal. Our mothers touch every individual on this earth first. And they don't want no smoke for this damage. They don't want no smoke for this chaos, for hookup culture, and for the fact that we got boys shooting each other outside, their sons shooting each other outside, their girls, hookup culture, prostitution, OnlyFans. You telling me the women don't want no smoke for that when the ball was in their court? Nah, that's crazy.
And I think a lot of women, I won't speak for all of them, but I feel confident saying a lot, if they could have a really desirable guy who didn't have the undesirable trade-off of being for everybody, 9 out of 10, those women.
But there are real guys out there, lady. Like, I'm a real one, and I'm not for everybody. I'm not for everybody. I'm for Mr.Goodbread, sis. But you see, we rare. You know what I mean? So that means we're the prize. This is why men are the prize. Boom. Boom. Crickets. Crickets. It's crickets. It's crickets. It's crickets. Fuck, I always hit the fucking wrong button. Like, it's not time to leave her, yo. She was just getting good, y'all.
Cars tend to be the nicer ones. And then graduated law school, my dad bought me a really nice car. Now, I love nice cars. What I don't love is high maintenance cars, but the high maintenance cars tend to be the nicer ones, and the nicer cars tend to be the more high maintenance vehicles.
Okay.
Does that mean I like cars that are high maintenance? No. It means I like nice cars so much that I am willing to put up with the trade-off, which I find obnoxious, of the fact that they are high maintenance. Mm-hmm. Now, since my dad is a provider, he also put a full package on the car, which means that if ever I needed maintenance, if I needed to get a tire changed, anything like that, I could do so with zero out-of-pocket cost. There, he's eliminated the undesirable trade-off. And I think a lot of women, I won't speak for all of them, but I feel confident saying a lot, if they could have a really desirable guy who didn't have the undesirable trade-off of being for everybody, 9 out of 10, those women would choose the guy without the trade-offs.
Bullshit.
But in the absence of said options, they go for the desirable guys, even though he has all of these undesirable traits.
That's bullshit,
okay,
man.
Izzy. We got the dean in the motherfucking building.
My bad, y'all. I just couldn't help it, man. That was bullshit, man. That is bullshit.
We got the dean in the building, and we got a packed class tonight, yo. Salute to the chat, man. We got Miss Lolita Gore in the house. Queen, how you doing? Hope all is well with you. Salute to you. Thank you for your support. We got KDH.
Prediction and session. Come on now.
Posh Williams, he pulled up. Or she, I'm not sure, guys. You know, I don't. Guys, work with me. Work with me. You know what I mean? Work with me.
Aviated.
BT. Who else? Who else you see, man?
Aviated Views. You know that's our guy. You know that's our guy.
All the time, yo. Tolo, I know Tolo is somewhere. Tolo is.
Where you at, Tolo? XL Pro, the VIP.
Oh, we got the Queen Virtues, yo. You already know she earned that name, so she earned that whole title, man.
Okay,
So
yeah.
consistent. So consistent with the message, man. She did a very, very good video, man. She did a very, very good video on why she unsubscribed from a lot of the low vibrational channels, bro. The church channels. They got the church blueprint. You know what I mean? So that was I'm gonna bring that to the school, yo. If you don't mind, Queen, if you still in the chat, if you don't mind, just put a 1 in the chat if I could get your permission to bring that to the school and break that down, because that was dope. That was dope. And it was
Queen.
real.
Look at you, Queens of Virtue. Look at you.
It was real. It was real. No, then you know me, I don't pander. I tell the truth. I don't give a fuck how you look. You could be queen. You could be motherfucking. What's the baddest chick to you out here right now? Because niggas
Who,
be
me?
niggas be bugging.
Don't
But
ask
then
me
Mr.
that.
Goodbread, chill. She look like. I don't give a fuck what she look like, bro. She lying. That bitch crab legged. And I'm going in. But word, yeah, we got a packed class tonight, man. I appreciate y'all. Yeah, we getting there. We getting there. Cause I be looking, I be tuned in to other niggas garbage, and niggas be having motherfucking 400. 30 said it the other night. Niggas be having 200-300 people watching at one time, and I be like, what's the message here? And I'm listening.
Nothing.
It don't be a nothing. I be like, what in the hell of a going on here? And they just be loading on in, like, okay. They must be giving away something on these channels and shit.
I'm trying to tell you, yeah, that shit must be in the what they call that shit. The I don't know, man. I lost my train of thought.
Right, yo. You take your guess, bro. Let's get back into the content, OKZ. Let's get back into it, man.
Yeah.
You got a lot to unpack.
No, real quick. I find it funny because I find it funny that she said women are and she's trying to use the car. I like what she's trying to do. She tried to use the car analogy, and then also brought in her dad, who's providing for her. You see what I'm saying? So she's making it seem like because her dad takes care of her, et cetera, that it's okay for her to look for the wrong guys, which is to say that these guys she's looking for, they have provisioning, but they quote unquote can't control themselves. Ma'am, yes, they can control themselves, and they control themselves to the thoughts that put up with them. You just happen to be one of the thoughts that put up with these high value men. That's just what it is. And when I say high value, I don't mean alpha. I don't mean that by any means necessary.
That's a fact.
You feel me?
No
These
crab
women
legs.
will put up real talk. These women will put up with a man because he got the bread. She'll meet him, and she was one of the thoughts that was on the yacht party or one of the side pieces, and she thought she could change him, all because he's high value. And now she's talking shit about this high value guy. Go for the guy who's not doing all that. And they out here, we out here. Y'all just don't want them.
That's a whole fact. And now, ladies, brace yourself. Breathe. Young ladies, breathe. Older ladies, share this live, y'all. Share this live. I promise you, yo, you're gonna learn a lot from a dummy, yo, because I know y'all think I'm dumb.
What they call it, math for dummies, what that book they used to have back in the day.
You know what I mean? But let's get in, yo. I'm the truth with proof, man. You can learn a lot from a dummy. Let's go, man. Let's get it, man. This next video is called, what is it? Feminist. Ex-feminist 304.
I'm grateful for the ability to control my reproductive cycle and make my own money. But that freedom has come at a price. The dark side of the sexual revolution is that even though it liberated women, unyoking sex from the consequences has primarily benefited men. But if I'm honest with myself, of the dozens of men I've been with, at least the ones I remember, I can only think of a handful I don't regret. The rest I would...
Damn, she said at least the ones I remember. And I hope you ladies is hearing this, yo. This is coming from a professional 304. You know what I mean? A street walker. No, she ain't all that, but
she not. She had to write it down. Like she reading this shit like a.
But this your average chick. This what make it important, guys. This your average one right here. This not she's not a porn star, none. This is your average. Oh, I'm a nice girl. I'm a good girl. You know what I mean? What you do in the dark, will always come to light, y'all. It's that sexual immorality shit God was talking about.
If she ain't a good bread, she not no good girl, man. Cut it up.
She ain't no good girl. Yeah, she trying to be a good girl now, but you can see she hit the wall. The wall done smacked her. Let's play it back. I'm gonna play it straight through, and then we gonna chop it up.
Mm-hmm.
For my content creators who might want to react to this. Oh, hold on, we gonna get back to you, bitch.
Regret being asleep. I'm grateful for the ability to control my reproductive cycle and make my own money, but that freedom has come at a price. The dark side of the sexual revolution is that even though it liberated women, unyoking sex from the consequences has primarily benefited men. But if I'm honest with myself, of the dozens of men I've been with, at least the ones I remember, I can only think of a handful I don't regret. The rest I would put in the category of casual, which I would define as sex that is either meaningless or mediocre or both. If I get really honest with myself, I'd say most of these usually drunken encounters left me feeling empty and demoralized and worthless. I wouldn't have said that at the time, though.
Wow.
At the time, I would have told you I was liberated, even while I tried to drink away the sick feeling of rejection.
Yes,
exactly.
ma'am.
See, when you in high delusion, yo, this is gold. I don't even
right out they playbook, Goodbread. Right straight from the 304 playbook.
She and this is she bashing y'all? It's a woman. It's a woman. This your own sisterhood telling y'all young ladies, stop it now, bro. Stop it now. It's not worth it, yo. All that shit you doing for attention, you ain't even benefiting from it. You ain't benefiting from it, man. This is why when you ask a chick their body count, they start thinking of the good nuts. They only think about the good sex that they have. They only count the good sex that they have. They don't count they don't give you their real body count.
Goodbread, she just said it. Out of all the dozens of sex she had, at least the ones you can remember. So you know you had dozens of sex, but what about the ones you don't remember? They don't count all of the body counts. I was just watching a podcast the other day, Fresh and Fit, and they asked what counts as a body, and the women were breaking down if the D was small, it wasn't a body, or if it was a condom, that counts as half a body. So by mathematics, if you fucked 100 dudes with a condom, that means you cut it in half, and you just telling people that you fucked 50 dudes. But long story short, what I'm saying, bro, they hide they motherfucking body count all motherfucking day, man. They don't even remember how much dicks they got.
Demons.
While my most recent hookup didn't call me back. At the time, I would have said one night stands made me feel emboldened. But in reality, I was using sex like a drug, trying unsuccessfully to fill a hole inside me with men. Pun intended. I know regretting most of my sexual encounters is not something a sex-positive feminist who used to write a column for Playboy is supposed to admit. And for years, I didn't.
Wow.
Let me be clear. Being and sleeping with a lot of men is not the only behavior I regret. Even more damaging was what I told myself in order to justify the fact that I was disposable to these men.
Mercy.
I told myself I
right
didn't
there.
care.
Hold on.
I didn't care when a man ghosted me.
I need y'all to pay attention closely.
Yes.
What was more traumatic was her convincing herself that the shit she was smelling and eating was a fruit, was a fruit basket. It was shit she was eating. It was shit she was smelling, but she told herself it was Febreze. So that shit is going to traumatize you, ladies. You cannot bask in your bullshit for year on and year out and then think it's going to be okay at the end. It's never okay. It is never okay, which is why women, ladies, they are so miserable after this lifestyle. It's fun while it's lasted. I need y'all to hear that, man.
Yo,
Like the
that's
lady,
a
she just broke
fact.
that shit down. Like she said, it wasn't only the fact that she was feeling sexually liberated, but how she convinced herself that what she was doing was okay. That also is weighing on her mind right now. I need y'all ladies to understand that.
Understand that, and remember, this is what we don't do too well. We want to feel sorry for people or we judge people. We need to just learn from people. Just learn from people. If you're gonna take in entertainment, then take in the entertainment you could learn from, guys. And that's what make us unique. So hit that like button, guys. That's free. Support the channel. Spread the word. Tell a friend to tell a friend. I'm the truth for proof. And I got my dean in the house with me, man. We gonna cook today.
Yeah. I'm in the front of the class today.
Let's get it.
Y'all stay in y'all seats, man.
Made me feel emboldened. But in reality, I was using sex like a drug, trying unsuccessfully to fill a hole inside me with men. Pun intended. I know regretting most of my sexual encounters is not something a sex-positive feminist who used to write a column for Playboy is supposed to admit. And for years, I didn't. Let me be clear. And sleeping with a lot of men is not the only behavior I regret. Even more damaging was what I told myself in order to justify the fact that I was disposable to these men. Mercy. I told myself I didn't care. I didn't care when a man ghosted me. I didn't care when he left in the middle of the night or hinted that he wanted me to leave.
Oh, that hurt it. Ooh. That hurt it. Like, you know, I'm a cold nigga, but that hurt it.
Ladies, y'all know y'all care. Yeah, that's why y'all regret D. That's why y'all even subtract the D from your list, because you regretted it.
And you could take 52 showers, you still feel like a hoe, and you know it. It's in your soul, because that's a soul tie. When you start busting it open, you inheriting people's soul. You inheriting that man's spirit, that man's source. Likewise, guys, you taking on these Jezebel chicks. As soon as you stick your PP in, the Jezebel spirit jump on your back. You never be the same again. You start looking around like, yo, I fell off. Yeah, you're damn right you fell off. You motherfucking right you fell off, bro. That was the demon on your back now, bro.
Listen, I'm gonna keep her same energy and not giving a fuck right now. I don't give a fuck.
Leave. The walks of shame, the blackouts, the anxiety. The lie I told myself for decades was, I'm not in pain, I'm empowered. I knew it would be hard to read this.
Now while she's saying that, Goodbread, I want y'all to pay attention. While that woman, while the ex carousel rider, she done got off now. While she's saying that, this is what the young ones are saying.
Body count doesn't really matter. I feel like body count is a social construct, and I feel like
body count's a social construct.
Yes, it shouldn't have a huge say on what kind of person you are. And
good tie-in.
You dirty bitch! Look what you've done to my peonies!
They're marigolds!
Good God, I think she's right. They are marigolds.
I may not know my flowers, but I know a bitch when I see one!
Me too.
Absolutely. Absolutely, yo. So what a hoe.
That was her back then.
Right, exactly. That's great tie-in.
Body count doesn't really matter. I feel like body count is a social construct, and I feel like
body count's a social construct.
Yes, it shouldn't have a huge say on what kind of person you are. And I think if you're with someone, it's natural to be curious maybe about how many people they've been with in the past, but if you have a problem with the amount of people they've been with, then I don't know about that. I think that's more problematic.
The lie I told myself for decades was, I'm not in pain, I'm empowered.
That's what she just, see the tie-in, guys? Are you seeing the creativity here, guys? Come on, guys, hit the like button. You know I don't be begging for no donations and none of that. You know what I mean? But y'all, keep in mind, if I was to be one of those begging for donations, it'll be worth it. Because y'all saw the tie-in right there. These women is lying to themselves. That's what being in the delusion is. This is why the truth is kryptonite.
It's a fact.
The truth is kryptonite.
It's a whole fact.
And she's explaining it. She's breaking it down. I need my young ladies to take it. Yo, I know my little one be watching. Never, salute the never, much love to the queen. You gonna inherit the throne, so I need you to take in all this information. You already know this shit though, but you know.
Stephen Teague in the building.
Steve Teague in the building.
Yes, sir.
I knew it would be hard to read this. I lost my virginity at 17 to my boss at a restaurant where I worked. And a year later, I experienced my first sexual trauma. I felt damaged and dirty, and I blamed myself. Everyone responds differently to these situations. I dealt with the overwhelming shame by becoming hypersexual and promiscuous. The culture was right there to pick me up and dust me off. I doubled down on being a proud slut. And
you heard what she said? The culture, guys. Poverty is a choice. You choose to be you choose to buy into the culture. You choose to not follow your father and his instructions, which is not to conform with the ways of the world. You choose not to MGTOW, bro. You choose to dibble and dabble with Lilith, modern women bitches. Know what I mean? Those are all choices we made.
Internalized the biggest and most damaging lie, that loveless sex is empowering. I basked in the girl power glow of that delusion for decades, weaponizing my sexuality while convincing myself I was full of the divine feminine. I was full of shit. I told myself that because I could seduce man, I was powerful. But as Perry says in her book, women can all too easily fail to recognize that being desired is not the same thing as being held in high esteem. Deep down inside, I knew that to be the case.
Balls. And with that said, that's the theme of the night. Being desired, young lady, is not the same as being held in high regard. All right? I don't desire Mrs. Goodbread because I have Mrs. Goodbread, but I hold Mrs. Goodbread in high regard. You know what I mean? We don't play the worldly world game of this, oh, you gotta love me and I gotta kiss her ass and show her how much I love her or show her how much I'm not cheating on her with another girl. We don't play those games. That's all worldly games, guys. I submit to the Most High. She submit to me, and then the little ones submit to us, bro. In that order. Can't play these people game, bro. Don't ever play the world game. And you keep the world out of your shit. You keep the world out of and I'm talking your family, her family, anybody worldly will destroy your shit. Rome wasn't built in a day, but it burnt in one. Remember that, guys. But yeah, ladies, being desired, because a nigga wants your ass, don't mean he cherish your ass.
No pun intended.
But as a defense mechanism, I created a man-eater persona. My mantras were rigid. You can either have a career or a relationship, but you can't have both. Intimacy is creepy. Motherhood and children are a trap. Sex is only about power. Another set of lies built on trauma. When a man I slept with had the courtesy to reach out, I mistook relief for happiness, rewiring my brain to be grateful for the bare minimum. The saddest realization is how low I set the bar. A lifetime of allowing myself to be the other woman, taken for granted or treated like a doormat under the false pretense of being empowered, came to head one night with the arrival of a text message from an on-again, off-again lover. "Good night, baby. I love you," it said, quickly followed by "wrong person." Rock bottom doesn't always look like losing everything.
On again, off again.
He said wrong person. He sent a nice text, a compliment, and it wasn't even a her. And then he told her.
You just to make sure you know that. You just left out.
Incredible.
Or ending up in jail. I wanted to be able to have meaningless sex like a guy, but it didn't work. Today's youth are fed an even more dangerous lie than the one that was fed about loveless sex. I was told sex doesn't matter. They're being told biology doesn't matter. This is a tragedy.
Yes.
I regret being a slut. I regret it because I regret that those men can say they slept with me. If Gen X women in particular really relate to this, and it's like they're stumbling back from a war being like, go back. It was a lie. It's a trap. Because most...
Listen, a man's biggest flex, because the man is the prize now, right? We can all agree that the man is the prize. It is hard like a motherfucker to find a good man out here, right? So the man is the prize, right? So since the man is the prize, y'all gotta understand. And stop fumbling these bags, guys. Stop fumbling these bags, ladies. You know what I mean? Hookup culture, that shit work for us. It ain't work for y'all. You know what I mean? Y'all created that shit.
And he said it. They created hookup culture. Women created it. Men didn't create hookup culture. You know, I'm gonna keep it real, man. Men practice polygamy, but at any given moment when a man finds a woman that he wants, you know what I'm saying, he gonna create a family. He gonna focus on that, which is what the patriarch is built on. When women liberate themselves, they create a hookup culture. This young lady, she's about to talk her shit. All they
That's
want to
what's
do
up. Yo, see, I fuck
is
with that's the only hell of a mother I'm listening to is the
who
one
that.
with one child. The only hell of a mother that I'm not, she could swim for me. We could swim all day. I fuck with you because you made your bed, you laid
Oh,
in it, and
Pasha.
you knew
Oh,
better.
so
You knew
Pasha
better.
woman.
Yes, Pasha girl. That's a
Okay,
homegirl.
we
Sis,
had to make sure.
you want to read that
But
one?
she, Pash says, now hold up. Motherhood wasn't a trap for me. I only have one, but I made damn sure my situation was right before bringing a child in the world.
And that's how you got to be. You educate. That's all it is. The education. Like a lot of people making moves without educating themselves or without learning off of experience and then applying what they learned. And that's all it is. That's all it is. A lack of education in our community. And these motherfuckers won't listen to us. They won't listen to people like us that critically think for ourselves. They think we know they say we acting better. They say they think they better. Yo, these
We
niggas
might
is
be.
stupid. Who
We
taught
might
these
be.
niggas how to be stupid?
I don't know.
Salute to the chat, yo. Salute to the fucking chat, yo.
Yes,
Let's get
sir.
back to the business, man. But y'all ladies, I need y'all to take what she said. Listen to what she said, man. I think I'm gonna play that lady back, man. That little end
Yeah.
clip part. That shit
Yeah.
was
Scoot back
crazy.
a little bit. Hell yeah. See what the fuck this bitch said again.
Relief for happiness, rewiring my brain to be grateful for the bare minimum. The saddest realization is how low I set the bar. A lifetime of allowing myself to be the other woman, taken for granted or treated like a doormat under the false pretense of being empowered, came to head one night with the arrival of a text message from an on-again, off-again lover. "Good night, baby. I love you," it said, quickly followed by "wrong person." Rock bottom doesn't always look like losing everything or ending up in jail. I wanted to be able to have meaningless sex like a guy, but it didn't work. Today's youth are fed an even more dangerous lie than the one that was fed about loveless sex. I was told sex doesn't matter. They're being told biology doesn't matter. This is a tragedy. I regret being a slut. I regret it because I regret that those men can say they slept with me. As Gen X women in particular really relate to this, and it's like they're stumbling back from a war being like, go back. It was a lie. It's a trap.
Because most people say, like, don't have sex on the first date, don't have sex on the first date, like, whatever. Personally, that I think that if you go on a first date with a guy or girl, whoever you guys are getting along really well, you want to have sex on the first date, do it. In my, at least, experience and in my personal opinion, I think that if a guy, like, if he likes you enough, you having sex with him on the first date is not gonna, like, change that.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay, is she correct? And what's your thought on that? If a
I'm
girl
not.
busted
Look,
open for you on the first date, let's keep it a buck now. If a girl busted open for you on the first date, how do you look at her? Do you change your perception of her?
I'm gonna keep real. I'm gonna keep it 1,000. You know what I'm saying? There's plenty situations that you could look at this from. You know what I'm saying? Depending on where you meet her at, depending on how y'all met or how you snatched her, depending on the situation. So, if I met a girl at a club and I bust her in the car or some shit like that on the first day or whatever, I might think this is a little thought piece and I'm just gonna be smashing her. But if I actually snatched the girl and we went on a date and I took her back to my house or we went to a hotel or whatever the case is, you know, I wouldn't necessarily just call her a thought. You feel me? So I understand what this young 304 is saying, and this is just a touchy one. You feel me? This is a touchy one.
Like I said, all situations vary, right? So it have to be off the vibes. Like if Shorty was vibing and you get that virtuous vibe, you know the virtuous vibe. Not the
Right.
I had to do, it's a thin line, guys. It's so thin, yo. I don't recommend you sleep with the bitch on the first date. If she throw it at you, dub her. That's gonna get her. That's you practically gonna make.
You know what? I agree with you on that, Mr. Goodbread, because I done did that plenty of times, and surprisingly, guys, it's gonna surprise you. They want you even more after that. They actually do. You feel me? They actually want you even more. They get mad. They like a couple girls have told me, "Oh, like you went to sleep or some shit, or you turned me down." I felt like, what the hell did I do wrong? Like, what was this and what was that? So they tried to step their game up. So now long story short, Mr. Goodbread is absolutely correct. Like I wouldn't disagree with that, but at the same time, though, Goodbread, would always double.
I will
Is that
always
what you're saying?
if I had to make a plan, like how these niggas be going out here spending $600 on some package deals and shit that don't work. If
Right.
I had to make my own, I would automatically take off first date. You know what I mean? Because you women, man, they like the mystery, bro. So when they throw it, man, mind you, I said, you know what I mean? You know the ones that really like you and they throwing it, and they giving you the hints, dub it, because when she go back to the crib, she gonna call you. She's gonna call you. This is gonna be one of them girls that she's gonna call you now. You ain't gotta do all that pursuing bullshit, calling her, checking Facebook to see if a green light on and shit. She gonna be checking your Facebook, wondering
Yeah.
why you ain't want to smash her. And,
Right.
and and women like doing that. Remember, women are cats, bro. So they like to do the chase. They like to do all that shit, bro. Sit in the cut, wait for something to move, then jump out at it. That's how they do. They promiscuous, just like cats, bro.
I could agree with that 100%. I could agree with that.
Word. So I would tell him, you know what I mean? I would tell him, like, hell no, like, you know what I mean? Nah. No, not on the first date, y'all. But yo, Queen Virtue asked a good question. For this girl right here, shorty that's on the screen, how many people you think she busted open for on the first date? Because she feeling liberated. She said, nigga, let's pay that back. This bitch, she busted open for everybody.
Yeah.
she
She's
telling
trying to
everybody to
excuse
bust
it.
it open.
In 2-3 years, she ain't gonna be talking the same way.
She can be talking like shorty right here. She talking like the old lady.
Most people say like, don't have sex on the first date, don't have sex on the first date, like whatever. Personally, I think that if you go on a first date,
they bleeped it out. She said,
Personally,
personally,
fuck
that.
Like a little Jezebel white girl. Freak white girl.
Oh yeah, evil. Lilith come in all colors. It ain't just black, but Lilith ain't just black. Shit. Lilith is white too. White bread Lilith's too.
Yes,
They
sir.
all get this work, B. I'm waiting for Pearly ass. Cause let me find out Pearly and Lilith that's just well educated on red pill knowledge. I'm gonna catch her ass.
Okay then.
We don't play over here. We don't give a fuck.
She on a
Catch
lot of
her.
people radar.
Yeah.
I ain't got no problem with Pearly right now. I ain't got no issue with
Nah,
her.
we root we team Pearly. We team Pearly, but we ain't caping for Pearly though. If she
Of
say the
course
wrong
not.
thing about her sister and the sister get her, I'm minding my business, nigga. I ain't
Yeah,
I'm gonna do
that's a
like
girl fight. That's a cat fight. We gonna let the cats fight.
I mind my business, boy. Word up. And that's vice versa. If she catch a sis slipping or a sis go to jump and miss and she get her, oh man, I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna be highly entertained. You
She
big
did.
dummies.
She did. She got a sister on the Lapeef network.
Oh, that's fucked up. Well, hope God with her.
No, I'm just saying, like the sister slipped up and she got her ass. She outwitted the sister.
Hope God with her, yo. Hope God with her. Salute to my girl, Sister George. Word and Rose, Miss Rose, salute to them two. I know it wasn't one of them two, because them two are eater alive. Yo, them two are eater alive, bro. Them two, man, I got much love for them two sisters, and I don't cape for no woman, B. But if I tell you a sister legit, then the sister the fucking legit, bro.
Right.
Word. Let's hear this old Jezebel chick, man.
All right.
date with a guy or girl, whoever the you guys are getting along really well, you want to have sex on the first date, do it. In my, at least, experience and in my personal opinion, I think that if a guy, like, if he likes you enough, you having sex with him on the first date is not gonna, like, change that.
Yeah.
Like, I think if a guy's like, I really vibe with her, and then you guys have
If
sex,
he
he's not gonna
likes you
automatically
enough.
be like, she gave out on the first date. But I think some guys definitely do think that way.
Well, remember what I
Pieces of
told
shit
you?
think like that.
It just seems like women who have been sold this kind of millennials too, in particular, the like people who grew up with Sex in the City and this idea that we can just have sex with men.
You're right, man. It's the movies. It's the movies raising these little girls because the moms is so strong and independent. She out there chasing the bag, trying to compete with the man. So the little girls is watching these reality shows, and that's all they do is drink mimosas and bust it open and fight each other and then go to sleep, wake up, and repeat it. You know what I mean? She dead on. She spot on.
Consequence free, and that it doesn't somehow damage our soul. A lot of women have said that they identify with this. The problem with so much of this stuff is that you keep doing damage to yourself. At least I did. In my attempt to keep proving to myself that sex was empowering, that I could have sex like a man, I kept damaging myself, damaging my spirit and soul in ways that I didn't really fully comprehend at the time. I was too young and I was too high or drunk in many instances. And you can see when I read the piece, it's still painful because I wish.
There
We
go
go.
KDH and ABS with the goddamn answer key. They just was talking about this bitch being drugged the fuck out. She is, man, and it's painful. You can tell she's still feeling the effects of it. She's still coping with it. But and guys, this is what happened when you work with the devil. Like I remember I tell you, this is a biblical war. So when you don't get right, you know what I mean? The longer you work for the devil, the longer your suffrage is gonna be. So if you work with the devil for 5 years and then you try to get right, you know you got 5 years of getting right. And that's just what it is. And that's just my opinion. Who knows? You might get double if you do 5 years of doing stupid shit, you might have to do 10 years of repenting. Who knows? But you not gonna get away with the wicked shit you thought you did, though. You not. You're not.
I knew better. And I guess part of the reason that I wrote this piece is for my daughter. I want her to know better. And for all the young women out there, you don't have to play that game. If you feel in your heart, like, I don't think I can have sex with someone and not get attached, and I don't know the person, and I feel like it's very intimate. You're right. That's true.
That's a whole fact, little mama. You heard that, little mama? I hope you really listening, little mama. You don't succumb to peer pressure, yo. You know what I mean? That's why you see so many bitter women running around here. That's why every time you hear a female open her mouth, she ain't got nothing but mean shit to say about a nigga. Because the nigga is the scapegoat. You know what I mean? The nigga is the scapegoat to bad decisions. Decisions made without education. You know what I mean? You see how the sister that was in the chat, the new lady that was in the chat, I forgot her name, but I'll get it. You know what I mean? How she said one. All it took was one. And then she got educated and boom.
Harsh Williams.
All you got to do is get educated. You have to educate yourself. You got to educate yourself. You can't finish school and think, oh, I'm done. I ain't got to learn no more. You know what I mean? Learning is one thing that never stops. You know what I mean? I'm never going to stop learning. Like, it's no end to learning, guys.
Right.
It's no end game to learning, to knowledge, getting knowledgeable. It's no end game to that. You know what I mean?
There is a wall, ladies.
There's definitely a wall. There's definitely a wall. Yo, speaking of, before we get to some more content, today was election day. You know what I mean? And I want you guys to keep in mind, yo, it don't matter who you vote for. You know what I mean? It don't matter who you vote for, right? One thing that's constant is the rules are always gonna change, right? Every 4 years or whatever, however you pick in the elections, the rules are always gonna change. They're always gonna fluctuate. Some is gonna be in your favor. some is not gonna be in your favor. But don't go into vote and picking people that you think gonna give you something, all right? Don't nobody gotta give you anything, all right? Like people, I need to change your mind on how we're doing this voting thing, because it's silly and it's dumb. And for years, the same people you guys claim to hate has been programming you to believe in this voting system. You know what I mean? As long as you doing what you gotta do, as long as you on your grind and your purpose yearly throughout the year, no breaks now. It don't matter who the fuck get elected, yo, because their rules are gonna be their rules. And
Right.
you educate yourself on their rules, and you adjust, and you win. It ain't, you know what I mean? It don't matter who the fuck is in the chair. But that's how that voting joint work. All right,
Right.
guys. Now back to our our scheduled program. Word. All right, where we at? All right, yeah. Did we do? I think we did her already, right?
Who that?
I don't know. Did we do Sky Blue Eyes yet? I don't think we did Sky Blue Eyes yet.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
All right, I'll pull her up. You tell me, man.
I don't think so either.
Did we do Karen yet?
I don't remember seeing her.
Talk about
I think that dating apps have completely ruined dating culture because in the olden days when we
Oh no, we didn't do her yet. Definitely, yo. She's
Yeah,
making a lot.
cause
Another 304, guys. And see, these are the pretty ones now, guys. We got some pretty ones for you tonight. We ain't got the thirst buckets. We ain't got the dusties. We got pretty women that guys are. If we place her overseas, the passport bro will get caught up with her and be recycle some recycled dumb shit. She's not bad looking, yo. And she's sitting here, how they say? She's sitting here complaining. She's complaining.
that's it. 0.5 seconds in, we already hit some trauma.
would just like meet somebody organically, we would think, oh my God, I might never meet somebody else that I'm this into again. So we invest in that relationship. And sure, you might meet somebody else that you're interested in out one night, and then you might go on a date with that person, and then you have to navigate that. But that's healthy and that's normal. What is not normal, what is not healthy, is we are now dating people for like months at a time, all the while they're talking to countless other people on dating apps. Why would you want to invest in one person when you could potentially talk to 76? Like, I mean, I know why I would want to, but a lot of people are just like, I don't need to put too much energy into this. I don't need to focus on this. I don't need to like commit to engaging in this connection authentically because I can just pick another person off this app in 5 minutes if I want to. So it has created a nightmarish situation where nothing is organic and nothing is authentic and everything is fleeting and everybody thinks that, oh, if this doesn't work out, I can find somebody in just a second. So they don't even care about trying to make it work out.
Women.
Because why it doesn't matter. You can just find somebody else. And then at the same time, it's like this nightmare for people with anxious attachment because we know that everybody we're talking to is talking to a bunch of other.
See, this is the problem with them dating apps, yo. This dating apps, y'all didn't want to compete. Because women do not like to compete, yo. You heard Shorty in the very beginning when she said with the car, with the little car example and shit. Women
Right.
don't like to compete. So y'all liked the idea of social media because it put all of y'all, even the ugly bitches, on the same level. Y'all got the same opportunity to get all this attention. This is why you get a butt ugly chick, get 1,000 likes. And then,
Facts.
then you, this is where the freaknism came in at. Because, right, imagine, it started with just face and your body with clothes on, right? And then the ugly chicks found out, like, hold up, I could take something off and get more
Yep.
likes. And then as they start to get trashier and trashier, the girls with some integrity just start to fall off. Like, nah, I ain't doing all that. But then you start to see the majority of women be like, nah, she getting all that attention, so I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna do it. So now you just got the majority hoes and a vast, a few. And it's so sad because the good women standing so close to the hoes that it's like, how can y'all expect us to really understand who y'all, the good women, are? Like, really?
I don't believe in a good woman.
You see? Like, and when you hear men talk like that, you can't honestly, sis, you know how it is. Lend your
A
neighbor, lend
good
your
girl.
homegirl some money. I bet you won't lend your homegirl some money. I bet you won't. Why you won't lend her? Because you know you ain't never getting that shit back. You gonna hear stories. So when you hear men talk about this, don't front, don't crab leg, don't lie. You know what I mean? Don't lie. If you ever got cheated on, sis, trust and believe she knew about your ass. And a nigga ain't cheat on you with a nigga. So we not gonna pretend like all women is clueless, all women don't know what the fuck time it is and don't know what is going on. I mean, majority of the women benefit from the lies. So they want to keep the shit going. They don't really want no solution to this shit so that we all can live heavenly and all live holy. You know what I mean? That's all we try and do. All we try and do is live. These motherfuckers they reaping the benefits from the devil, from the motherfucker that's saying, we don't want y'all niggas to live. We want to extort y'all. We need y'all niggas hypersensitive, hypersexual, hyper this, hyper every fucking thing.
Mm-hmm.
Sad shit, yo. But the women don't wake up. They don't want to wake up. You can't tell them nothing. You know what I mean? They hate the niggas that lie, cheat, and steal. They hate me who tell the truth, the absolute truth. No matter how I say it, I can say, hey, sorry. Hey, sis. Hey, her name.
Hey,
Da-da-da.
queen.
You know what I mean? Well, right. Even if I
Hey,
pander,
queen.
because you know
Queen, mother, goddess of the universe.
I'm very skilled at that. Because, guys, those of you that's having a problem with women, right, especially modern women, you have to work on your sarcasm. It turns them on. You have to work on your sarcasm, right? If you work on your sarcasm, you will start to attract more women. And you'll repel, you will automatically become a Lilith repellent. A repellent. That's my Lilith repellent right there. Sarcasm. You know what I mean? And my low empathy. Because low empathy is the number one antidote for a narcissistic bitch. You know what I mean? A nigga that don't care, and I don't care. When I say I don't give a fuck, nigga, man, we gonna run programs though. I'm gonna get y'all niggas on some I don't give a fuck shit, man. With love, from a loving angle. You know what I mean? Cause you can I don't give a fuck and still love. You know what I mean? The women do it all the time, right? They dump you, kick you out, but I love you though. So I'm gonna teach you how to do that.
Right.
Other people at the same time. And this culture has created a situation where if we ask, hey, are you talking to somebody else? Hey, are you still on dating apps? Then we're like apparently needy and apparently like paranoid, when in reality it's normal to stop talking to a bajillion other people if you're seeing somebody for months. Like that is normal. And then for avoidant people, this culture like doesn't nurture them in a way to like make them address their avoidant behaviors. It is just like, oh, it's okay. You get feelings, like you can just back off and like go hang out with somebody else that you meet on the app and like until you get feelings with them, and then you can just repeat the cycle. It is so toxic, and it breaks my heart because like nobody engages in any sort of like authentic way anymore because you don't have to.
You see what I mean? And KDH hit it on the head, bro. He went to one of our Bibles. He went to one of our scriptures, boy. For real, we can't mess with you good women, Bree. You good woman is too busy trying to be good for everybody else and good for the next person and good. And that good shit fake. Let's keep it real. Let's stop the crab leg. That good shit fake. We need real women, bro. We need women that want the truth, that's gonna tell us the truth. Cause our shit ain't perfect now. Our shit ain't perfect. We need a lot of. I do a lot of dumb shit. Mr.Goodbread, she correct me a lot of times, bro. Okay, I'll be on the phone. Me, okay, I'll be on the phone a lot of times. Mr.Goodbread be checking me and shit. When I say, you know what I mean? When I say check, it'd be like, cause we get passionate and I be in a room full of bitches talking with OKL about female nature. Let's get ready, come over there and pinch the shit out of me like, yo, bro. Bro. You know what I mean? But yeah, guys, you just gotta keep it real. Gotta keep it real, man. Gotta keep it real.
This dating app, social media culture doesn't require us to actually invest feelings or time or care or authenticity, because regardless, we can just pick somebody else, and it's insane and I hate it. I mean, if you watch like the first episode of Sex and the City, pay attention to how there's no phones and how everybody's interacting and how everybody's just like meeting people and chatting and bumping into each other.
That was a bad example,
organic.
though.
Like,
I ain't gonna lie.
I miss that. Like, how do we?
Yeah, because she's just gibbering and she's mad at the results.
Man,
she's
I say
mad
this.
You know how many chads she swiped past, bro? You know how many chads she swiped past because she thinks she better than she's just a frustrated dummy, yo. That's all.
That
I
was
ain't
a
fool,
horrible example, man. Let a modern woman talk for more than 5 minutes and you're gonna learn everything about her, man.
Everything you need to know, yo. Everything you need to know. They called her Joe Biden daughter. She like
Joe
Biden daughter. Nah, on the low, like you look at her long enough, bro. Look at her long enough, she started looking like Caitlyn, bro. I take that pretty shit back. She started looking like Caitlyn, like a man. Are you a woman?
She looked like she got Botox and she looked like she got makeup on. I'm looking at her neck, bro. She is not young. She's like she probably like 40 something.
She like Caitlyn Jenner, bro.
She ain't fooling me.
Not at all.
We get it back.
As we proceed, sis, let them know how the sis. The next chick, this next video, Shorty breaks it down to the core right here. Shorty gonna break this thing down to the science. So I hope you're listening, ladies. Ladies, this one for you. This one for you. And don't ever say I don't do nothing for y'all. I don't help y'all. Like this live, the men, we kick back with our popcorn and shit. You know what I mean? This one's for y'all.
I think that's the reality that a lot of women are not ready for. But a lot of women preach, like, my man has to pay for everything. My man has to go to therapy. He has to be healed and absolutely perfect. And they're so focused on finding a man that's perfect that they're not working on themselves to, like, grow and heal. And so when the man goes to therapy and starts, like, getting their shit together, and the girl he's with is still, like, down here because she thinks they're ice cream, which it's not. Very entitled behavior, by the way. She thinks her shit's ice cream, and the man talks to his therapist, and the therapist is like, your girl's toxic as if you want to grow and elevate, you've got to get rid of her because she's the baggage that's weighing you down. Women don't like it when the roles are reversed, do we? You don't like it, do you? You're not
I remember this one. Me rewatching the story I made to make him jealous, but he cut me off instead.
Will you please stop balling up and folding up and so we can't even figure out what it is? It's going to be $1 just laid out in there. It's all right. It won't hurt our feelings. We had to go to Family Dollar and buy iron. To iron out all the dollars because we can't even tell what they are. I work in the trustee ministry, and we're trying to go to Golden Corral too. By the time we iron out all the dollars, everything is closed. And we don't even cook on Sunday no more. So just lay it in the plate. It's still going to be $1. Amen? Come on, y'all. Let's just get along. Come on. Help us out. Because we ushers. We ushers. Amen? We're here to serve you.
We ushers.
We ushers. We urge. Help us out.
No, she said it so poor and helpless, man. Oh my God.
Yeah, but what you think of that? What you think she said, man? Did she spit or not, bro?
Yeah, she spit, of course.
Man, listen, let's play that back one more time, man.
Yeah, play it again, man.
I I think that's the reality that a lot of women are not ready for. But a lot of women preach, like, my man has to pay for everything. My man has to go to therapy. He has to be healed and absolutely perfect. And they're so focused on finding a man that's perfect that they're not working on themselves to like grow and heal. And so when the man goes to therapy and starts like getting their shit together, and the girl he's with is still like down here because she thinks her ice cream, which it's not. Very entitled behavior, by the way. She thinks her shit's ice cream, and the man talks to his therapist, and the therapist is like, your girl's toxic as if you want to grow and elevate, you got to get rid of her because she's the baggage that's weighing you down. Women don't like it when the roles are reversed, do we? You don't like it, do you? You're not
The irony. The irony.
This is an example of that.
The girl he's talking to, you're not. Even if he says good morning, good night, doesn't mean he cares. Even if he asks you what your favorite color is and about yourself and all this stuff, doesn't mean he cares. Even if he sleeps the same bed as you almost every day, doesn't mean he cares. Even if you give him baths and make him food and make him lunches and all this stuff, and he says he's so thankful for you, and he says you're amazing and you're just perfect and everything about you is amazing and perfect.
Ladies, you make the grave mistake of thinking because you're having sex with someone and you're giving him your value that he's automatically supposed to give you his value. Okay, I don't give a damn how much you gave him blowjobs, how much you went to his crib, how much you gave him your time, how much you asked him, what are we? It's gonna be what it is with that guy. Stop going on Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram, making yourself look stupid, talking about ladies, it don't matter what you do for him, blah blah blah. He's still gonna. Ladies, you ain't lock him down. You met him at a yacht party. You met the guy promiscuously. And even if you met him on a good standpoint, he never locked nothing down with you. All y'all was doing was fucking. Y'all need to stop that shit, man. Y'all need to stop that shit.
Y'all gotta understand. Y'all gotta communicate better. Y'all gotta communicate better. You know what I mean?
Good bread. Hold on. I ain't even going. My bad for cutting you off, but they do communicate good bread. And what these females do, they keep trying to push the envelope until they end up like this bitch here. Look pretty, could have any dude she want, but get heartbroken from a dude that bro, I'm telling you, I guarantee you, she's talking about a dude that probably let her know it ain't nothing but a fucking thing. You got to remember, good bread. These ladies look at a minority of men. They talk about a minority. They don't speak on the majority.
No, you absolutely 100% right. Now I'm not negotiating or disagreeing with you. I just like to give them solutions. And when I say communicate, that's what I mean by communicate. Stop all this dumb shit. Stop all this man supposed to be reading your mind. If you do not ask this brother, yo, are we locked in or not? Though y'all go off for y'all feeling because a nigga did something for y'all, because a nigga came with gifts. We gonna have a live, and I'm gonna go into the Bible and tell y'all about this gift giving shit and accepting gifts, and y'all simp niggas giving away gifts and shit without people earning it and knowing you ain't earned gifts. You know what I mean? But y'all get gifts. A nigga do something nice for y'all, and y'all automatically attach yourself to that person and then start doing girlfriend, boyfriend things. Listen, ladies, sex is sex to men. Sex is sex to men.
Right.
We have sex, D equals P, and we even out. You had a nut, I had a nut. Now, you know what I mean? If you keep sleeping with these no hip having niggas, that's on you. You know what I mean? But you supposed to be able to vet and pick out the toughest lion. You know what I mean? In the jungle. Not the most beta-rist one. Not the one that's gonna let you be on Instagram buying in. You know what I mean? Conforming with the ways of the world. That's what y'all do. That's what y'all do. That's where y'all always end up with the short end of the stick. You know what I mean? You
Point
girls
blank.
go in. Remember I told y'all, I ain't show y'all this yet, but if those of y'all that follow me on Facebook, remember we did the store analysis where as it's a store. The relationship game is a store. It's like Walmart, right? where we as men, we are the products in that store. We all products. Now, whatever you make yourself, whatever you turn yourself into, whatever product you turn yourself into, that depend on the customer. When the customers come in the store, the customers are the women. Now, if you make yourself a valuable product, you ain't gotta be all in the front of the store on the showcasing joint, pushing your product in front of the women. If you notice, all the cheap products get pushed in front of people. Like, you know what I mean? Those, you see the little magazines and all that shit that be in the front of the joint. The cheap products get pushed in front. They get big displays and shit. But now the valuable products, they in the back behind the glass. You know what I mean? Behind the glass.
Behind the counter.
Right. So you got to just start making yourself more valuable, fellas. But ladies, when y'all go into the store, fuck is y'all picking up? What is y'all picking up from this store? Like, what is y'all picking up? It's on y'all ultimately. The sex be on y'all ultimately. This is why y'all the customer. Y'all really doing the picking, because when y'all pick, that's who you busting it open for. So you got to go into the store and know what you want to pick up. Pick up something that's going to be of value. You know what I mean? That's all on y'all, and that's a choice. Look at that word. You know what I mean? Poverty is a choice. Teenage pregnancy is a choice. All right? Those are all choices.
100.
This is just a PSA that if you think you're the only girl he's talking to, you're not. Even if he says good morning, good night, doesn't mean he cares. Even if he asks you what your favorite color is and about yourself and all this stuff, doesn't mean he cares. Even if he sleeps the same bed as you almost every day, doesn't mean he cares. Even if you give him baths and make him food and make him lunches and all this stuff, and he says he's so thankful for you and he says you're amazing and you're just perfect and everything about you is amazing and perfect, he's lying and he doesn't care, and he has 20 other athletes are cool. And if they say that you're the only girl they're talking to, that you're the only girl he calls baby, baby cake, sweetie, honey, sweet pea, whatever the fuck, you're not. He's not. You're not the only one. He's lying. Just point of the story is, don't trust anyone and don't give yourself to everything, because not everybody deserves it.
All moments.
We've been knew that guys mainly just want sex. They rarely want commitment, but will do practically anything to get laid. Whereas girls, we're not super horn dogs. Some of us are, but not to that extreme. Y'all want to hook up like equally and no commitment, whatever. Like you do.
You try to slide that shit in there, yo. Women are dogs, bro. Female nature is doggish. Female nature is ruthless, bro. Female nature will wrap your ass up and then hit you with the shit I was going to teach y'all earlier about the, yeah, I still love you, though. Whole D in their hand, whole new D in their hand, talking about, I still got mad love for you. And they really mean that shit, too, though. They do, though. Female nature can do that. Male nature can't do no shit like that. Slid that shit right on in there. Slick little one. Little quick talking. That's the wayward word chicks.
Just point of the story is, don't trust anyone and don't give yourself to everything, because not everybody deserves it.
Wait, hold on. Did she just say porn stars?
We've been knew that guys mainly just.
There's 20 other athletes are cool. And if they say that you're the only girl they're talking to, that you're the only girl he calls baby, baby cake, sweetie, honey, sweet pea, whatever the
Oh, shit, 304 for athletes. She out there chasing athletes.
Right.
She thinks she Brittany Renner.
She's talking about an athlete right now. So let's keep, all right, say less.
You're not. He's not. You're not the only one. He's lying. Just point of the story is, don't trust anyone and don't give yourself to everything, because not everybody deserves it.
All moments.
We've been knew that guys mainly just want sex. They rarely want commitment, but will do practically anything to get laid. Whereas girls, we're not super horn dogs. Some of us are, but not to that extreme. Y'all want to hook up like equally and with no commitment, whatever. Like you do, you live your life. I'm not judging. The problem is that guys tend to lead girls on because they want to keep getting what they want, which is a hookup. And then girls are painted out to be clingy or obsessive or psycho because they catch feelings. But realistically, it should be understandable to catch feelings when you're doing something so intimate, instead of just being painted made out as crazy. Now, what do girls even gain from it? Honestly, 5 minutes of faking it and not finishing 99% of the time, I really don't think I'm missing out. I think that
That's your problem, yo. That's your fault, dummy.
Right.
That's your fault, dummy.
That ain't our problem.
That
Stop.
is not
Okay,
our
now.
problem. And y'all control access to. I'm glad OKL is here. I'm glad he here. That's his go-to right there. Y'all control access to sex, bro.
Right.
the girls are getting tired of hookup culture because I feel like I'm seeing more and more videos now of women just who are just quite frankly fed up with dating. And I think that also explains why less and less women are on dating apps and why a lot more women are now choosing to just be single. And I don't think that this is something that's exclusive to women. I think there are also a lot of men who are also sick and tired of the dating scene, and a lot of men who also have no desire anymore to take part in it because of the current state of it.
I'm taking a minute to talk about college.
It's because it used to be dope, but now it's not fair. The ugly people is winning. The non-matchable people is winning. The most mingiest, only people on there is low-valuable men, low-value women. Let's keep it real. Niggas, men that don't want to do self-improvement and women that ain't went to therapy, ain't read a book in I don't know how long. Those are the only people that's on fucking these apps, bro. So it's just a bunch of hell of a motherfuckers going back and forth, back and forth.
And simping forces keep trying to get these bitches online.
Facts. And they keep trying to get attention. So it's like, you know what I mean? That's why I tell y'all, yo, honestly, it's 80% of dumb niggas and it's 80% of dumb bitches. And us 20%ers and 20% guys and 20% females, we just gotta stand clear, yo. Let them kill each other, bro. Let them kill each other. They'll do it. They got everything here for them to do it.
I feel like it gets swept under the rug so much that not enough people talk about it. Personally, being 21 years old, I've always kind of found it like harder to relate to people in the dating world because I was always looking to go on like real dates, and I've always just kind of been a relationship person. I mean, thankfully I'm my great boyfriend now, so I'm not dating anymore, but I remember when I was single in college, it was brutal, man.
Yeah, I mean, when it comes to the whole date thing, to be honest,
some will luck up. Some will luck up. You know what I mean? I'm not going to remove all hope. Some will luck up. Some will smarten up before they lose all their looks. And they will cling to a guy. You know what I mean? That's good for them. That's good for them. You know what I mean? Simp or not. If he's good for you, he's good for you. You know what I mean?
honest, I think that women kind of ruin that. Hear me out. The truth is, if we're being honest, having an honest conversation, there are some women who will accept dates with guys who they're not interested in just so that they can have a free meal or free entertainment. So because
there's
of that,
a lot of women that do that. Don't try to make it seem like it's a little small minority.
Yep. That is the dating scene. That is what the dating scene is about. That's the dating game right there. You try to get me for a free meal. I try to get you I try to get you for some sex. And I mean, you always win. The woman is gonna always win because
Facts.
you know what I mean.
She gonna get 4 free meals and she gonna have her dick appointment while you over here trying to fight for that.
Right.
And the dating scene, guys. I'm talking about the dating scene.
Fact. And this is why I tell y'all niggas don't even try to crack for the first date. You know what I mean? Because look, even if she do got a D appointment lined up and you ain't cracked and you got her feeling indifferent, she'll cancel that D appointment, bro. She'll cancel that D appointment, bro. You go cracking, bro, and she got a D appointment set up after your meal, after your steak dinner, bro, and you go crack. Oh hell no, bro. Oh hell no, bro. She gonna make you buy another steak so she could give her D appointment a piece of steak. Word. Just cause you crack, bro.
You go text him what you want. You hungry?
I'm telling you how they play. Don't let them do it to you like that, bro. You gotta stand on your square, bro. Stand in your square. And this is why you don't really be going on dates. Like, once you on your purpose, right? Once you get off your purpose, because you always want to take a break from your purpose, you could treat yourself nice. And if you want a female companion with you, then you call a female or you vibe with a female with you. But always look at it from that angle. Don't look at it from an angle as in this worldly world shit as I'm gonna go on a date and I'm on a date and shit. You getting shy, you in the shower on Friday and shit, singing and shit. That's that worldly world shit. That's that shit Walt Disney told you. That's that dumb shit, bro. You know what I mean? You going off, you want to go off of shared vibes, bro. Get up off these apps, meet people in real life. You know what I mean? That's how you really catch a vibe. You can't catch a vibe on no app. People could totally be whoever they want to be, bro. They could be whoever they want to be. Remember, they all created players on 99 anyway, if you ask them.
So I think there is a category of men who have just completely given up on the concept of dating because they've wasted so much money and time on dates that never amounted to anything. Which is why I think the whole Netflix and chill thing became a thing, because it was a way for guys to not spend money, but also still potentially get what they want. If you get what I mean.
I totally agree with everything she said. And if you're someone who enjoys hookup culture, by all means, you do, you boo. I'm not judging. I want to offer like a slightly different take though. As a brown girl, I went through all of grade school not thinking I was pretty. And then I got to college and realized that I was kind of
and see how something goes on inside the crib, guys, inside the crib. You know what I mean? Parents, you know what I mean? Parents, something goes on to where these girls are always with this, I ain't gonna feel pretty shit. Remember the other girl the other day? But we knew why she ain't feel pretty, yo. She ain't had no fucking collarbone. But this one right here, I can't see her ever being collarboneless. So how you not feeling pretty? Must be an absent dad. Nobody, no male figure to tell her that, yo, you dope. You look good. You know what I mean? Because they don't believe they mama, though. These women do not believe. When a woman, these little girls do not believe nothing that come out of their fucking mama mouth, yo. Absolutely nothing. Try that shit with the boys. You got better luck with the boys. You got to keep it real with your girls. Mothers got to keep it real with their girls. Because women, overall, are all designed and hardwired to figure out the truth. They going to get to the bottom of shit. All of them. Like cats. Told you. You know what I mean? Cats going to figure it out. Niggas is going to keep fucking with it and fucking with it and fucking with it. Move away from it, then come back to it, fuck with it some more.
hot. So for like the first time in my life, guys who I found hot found me attractive. And I would be lying to you if I said I didn't enjoy that attention. I also feel like our generation has normalized like hooking up with someone first before you date them. But the unfortunate reality is a lot of times guys see that as completely transactional and you are fully disposable to them. And so you really don't gain much, especially if you're someone who's like me and you want more of a relationship. I just don't think that hooking up with someone is going to get you there.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. Do you know what's crazy? Men will sleep with women who they would never be seen in public with. And as a woman, I was quite shocked by that because women would never do that. The type of men that a woman would sleep with is on the same caliber as the type of man that she would have a relationship with. So women don't reduce their standards. I feel like I need to clarify and say physically. Women on average don't reduce their standard when it comes to physical appearance. They'll reduce their standard for who they'll sleep with in terms of personality. Like she might sleep with the bad boy or the douchebag who she would never take seriously in a relationship because he's not boyfriend material. But when it comes to physical appearance, women typically don't reduce their standards. They have the same standards for who they would date in a relationship and who they would sleep with. Whereas men, it's not the same. Like the men have this standard for who they will be in a relationship with. But then when it comes to who they'll sleep with, the standard is like here. And I do think that this is having a very detrimental effect on the dating space because I know this is going to sound bad, but I think the reason why women complain about settling so much is because a lot of them don't realize that what they deem as settling is actually their level. Because when they were sleeping with these really attractive
bingo. Because just because you get to sleep with an alpha male don't make you a virtuous woman.
Right.
Sis. You know what I mean?
Right.
Just because you get
and
to
better
sleep.
yet, just because an alpha male wanna fuck you, don't mean you virtuous because everybody wanna fuck you. He just has the opportunity to do so. Other men don't have that opportunity. So when you give these other men that opportunity that you did give that alpha male, You call it settling. But it's the same fucking shit that everybody wants. The male want to fuck you. That don't mean that you got any type of virtuous value.
Right.
Ladies, study post-nut clarity. What happens after the sex? What happens after the dating, after the sex, and after you done gave up that coochie? What do you do after that? What, you just sit back and wait till the man? I'm telling you, man, men look at this. So you gotta study what male nature is so you can understand what level you're on. And then you'll understand just because I value man or smash you don't necessarily mean that that's what your level is.
That's a fact, ladies.
Guys, they thought, okay, this is my level. This person is attracted to me because I'm on his level, not knowing that men drastically reduce their standards when it comes to casual situations. A guy will never make a commitment with a woman who he doesn't think is the best that he could do. If he thinks he can do better than you, he's
real guys. If you don't look like a mother, and I don't mean, you know what I mean. If you don't look like you take care of good kids, you don't look like you take care of kids good, then you already could check yourself off the list. You're not gonna find no real nigga ever. All right. And this is where a lot of women who bought into marking themselves up, putting tattoos on their neck and their face and arms, they already fucked up, bro. They already fucked up. When it comes to actually having a baby with somebody of value, that ain't gonna work. Thank you, brother. That ain't gonna work at all. You know what I mean?
He's not going to make you his girlfriend, but he will still sleep with you, ladies. I promise I'm not trying to slut shame you. If you want to still live that life, that's entirely up to you. I'm not in the business of telling people.
Yo, you gotta keep it real with these folks, bro. You need to tell them, like, yo, I'm slut shaming you. This is why we never get to any solutions, because y'all girls, y'all sit there and want to lie to each other and continue to pander to each other. It's no wrong way to tell the truth. It's no good way to tell. You know what I mean, guys? Like, you gotta tell the truth, yo, or you lying. And right now you lying. How you about to tell her you just made a video on why it's toxic, why it's wrong, and you're gonna tell them, well, if you want to do it, you might as well go all the way in with you don't be a thought. Tell them, don't be a thought. Shame them. Don't be a thought. Fuck wrong with you? But you see, we can get on here and be like, simp, hell of a son, and women suck it up like, yeah. But when it comes to y'all with each other and correcting each other, you gets nothing. Like, y'all be scared. Y'all scared of Lilith too? Y'all scared of Lilith? Y'all scared of these modern women, yo. Let me find out our virtuous conservative sisters, but I get it. Because y'all the submissive sisters that these rules is written for. And these the big back bitches that don't know how to sit down. And they all over the place. So I get it. They are intimidating. And y'all ain't got that aggressiveness in y'all bones. So, you know what I mean? Just rock with us. We gonna help y'all.
Mm-hmm.
People how to live their lives. However, I would honestly strongly encourage you to consider the fact that some of these guys who you give yourselves to view you as just being better than their hand. Like, that is how meaningful it is to them.
Because hookup culture benefits guys more than it will ever benefit girls. So some people are going to disagree with me, but let me explain. For starters, we've been knew that guys mainly just want sex. They rarely want commitment, but will do practically anything to get laid. Whereas girls were not super horn dogs. Some of us are, but not to that extreme. Y'all want to hook up like equally and with no commitment, whatever. Like, you do you, live your life. I'm not judging. The problem is that guys tend to lead girls on because they want to keep getting what they want, which is a hookup. And then girls are painted out to be clingy or obsessive or psycho because they catch feelings, but realistically it should be understandable to catch feelings when you're doing something so intimate instead of just being painted out as crazy. Now, what do girls even gain from it? Honestly, 5 minutes of faking it and not finishing 99% of the time, I really don't think
I'm tired of her doing her makeup.
That language, really interesting. Catching feelings. Like, isn't that interesting how the natural response that happens from being intimate with someone, which is to develop feelings for them and to start to bond with them, is now
talked about in a similar way to like catching the flu. I don't know. It's just interesting to me when people use that term, catching feelings. But going back to what she was saying, as someone who's never really took part in hookup culture, I've never experienced situationships or friends with benefits or one night stands. And I remember when I was in school, when I was in secondary school, people would say things like, oh, you know, you have to go through a hoe phase or whatever. And you kind of have to experience people in order to like know what you like, and so that when you're in a relationship, you don't like think to yourself like, what if, or like, I wish I'd kind of experienced that, and you'll always be like longing for those experiences. So you have to kind of go through that phase. To me, it just didn't make any sense. My headset was very much like, why should I just give myself to people? Because it's funny, because I used to have this saying. I don't know if I want to say it because it's going to offend some people. Screw it, I'm going to say it. When I used to have this belief, don't be offended by this, okay? Because this was specifically for me. I was talking about myself and how I viewed myself when I was saying this. So don't accuse me of slut shaming or whatever nonsense. But the saying that I used to live by was, I always want to treat my body like a temple, not a McDonald's drive-through. But that was generally the mindset that I had. And because of that, I just never took part in any of that stuff, because I just always...
Well, that's real of you. That was very real. She had me sitting here anticipating some old dumb shit. But that was cool. That was cute.
Believe that your body is so precious. Like, your body is so precious. And I just don't think that everybody should get to experience it. Not everybody should get to have that experience. And this applies to everybody. I think all of us have value. And I think that we should be selective with who we choose to share ourselves with, men and women. So if you're someone who's currently hearing loads of people tell you that you should experience that phase in your life, you should go for a hoe phase, you'll regret it if you don't, I can tell you that I never taken part in hookup culture, and I am in a relationship with the same person who I've been with for 7 years, and I am as happy as I possibly could be. I don't regret my decision whatsoever. In fact, I'm very happy with my decision. So if you know in your heart of heart that you are not built to have casual sex, and you know in your heart of heart that you want to have something more meaningful, don't conform just because that's what everybody else is doing.
Big word, don't conform.
That boy was snapping.
That boy be going off.
For real.
That boy be going off. But that concludes our show when it comes to the content. I'm finna drop the link. Yo, it was a good one. I told y'all we was in for a banger tonight.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So when y'all come on, y'all just let me know. We're going to keep it about the stream tonight, guys. We're going to keep it about the stream tonight. It was very important. We needed our young ladies to understand that being desired is not the same as being held in high regard and high honor. You know what I mean?
Nope.
The bell, what's going on, my guy, yo?
What do you say?
The closer, man. I miss the bell, man. The bell, jump on, man. I miss you, man.
The bell says she doesn't have enough experience to give advice. A lot of these girls are talking to the wrong people. It's like they're just discovering the obvious.
That's a fact.
And they do that because of the experiences that they had, and so they think it's like groundbreaking shit. Like, we know this, sis. We already know what the fuck going on.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Hookup culture is not it, ladies. It's not it.
D Brown, what it do? What it do, man? Salute to you guys, man. I'm loving the growth, Goodbreads, man. We rock the show. We rock, yo. We oh man, yo, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all know I love y'all, man.
Goodbread's in the building. Salute to the motherfucking chat.
Yo, OKL, man, let me give you your roses while we here, man. Thank you for coming out tonight. You know what I mean? Thank you for coming to the class and not just staying in your office area scolding niggas. You know what I mean? Thank you for coming.
You know I be having a lot of paperwork to do, so I'm done with the paperwork. I had time to come out today.
Facts, man. Facts, man. Facts, man.
If y'all know what I mean.
It's been beautiful, man. It's been beautiful.
Hell yeah, man.
Yes, sir. We got our guy the Bell in the class, and we got my guy Elijah the Great.
Okay.
T.O., what's going on, fellas?
That's good, y'all.
What's happening?
The Bell.
Peace and love, brothers.
Yo, peace, brother, peace.
What's up, T.O.?
Yeah, man. I can't wait for that shit to be over with, man. I ain't gonna hold you.
It's gonna get worse before it get better, man.
Man, look. Hey, the world gonna end, man.
Crazy,
shit get better.
That shit feel like
this world gotta go, nigga. Yo, no, man. The prophecy, the world. This shit OVA, man. It's the end times, man.
What y'all think about the old 304 that she had the revelation and she had the whole confession joint? What y'all think about her?
I ain't buying what she's selling, man. That shit don't mean nothing, man. She just scrambling for what, you know what I mean? Like last minute scramble type shit, man. You know what I'm saying? She knows she finna lose, so she's trying to see what I'm saying. Man, look, I don't give a fuck about like none of them, man. Like they chose their side, man. So let them just, let the fate handle it. Let the hands of fate. You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes they do realize that it's over with. Because remember what she said. She said keeps claiming it was somebody on and off, a lover that she was on and off with. That to me, that's translation. The womanese translation is that's just a high value man or a valuable man she was fucking on and off. That's why he was able to text her, "Oh, my bad, wrong person." Like he was done with her. You feel me? So, but that moment was very defining to her because at that moment she realized, God damn it, I'm gonna be a side. I'm gonna be a side piece at best. I will never be a wife. I will never be a wife. So
whose fault is that? That's not Janine's fault.
Look, I'm just saying though, like I think that's what they start realizing at the end. Like the best thing they'll ever be is a side piece or just a 304. You will never be a man's wife that you claim you as a sexually liberated woman. You will never be a man's wife unless we talking about exceptions to the rule.
OKL, bro. OKL, man. You know what I'm thinking about this stuff, man? I'm thinking that they trying to find the truth behind a lie. You know, they're trying to convert like their reality into real reality, into common sense, but it's not common sense. It's stupidity. You know, it's like they haven't reached full brain development yet. I don't understand. You know what I'm saying? Like these hoes are aging backward, man. I don't understand that shit, bro.
You said aviate. Oh, you said they trying to reinvent the wheel out here.
They trying to get us to buy into the dumb shit, to the foolish shit. They want us to eat the shit sandwich.
Man, I don't know, bro.
But bread. Man invented the wheel. How could they reinvent it, man? You can't like these bitches stupid. Like you can't get a nigga to you can't give a nigga a trapezoid and say, I'm gonna put this on my car, my bike and shit. Like, nah, man.
Every time they try to touch the wheel, it backfire. And hookup culture is an example of them trying to reinvent the wheel, and it backfires and it falls in man's favor.
Right.
Man, these bitches are competing for like one nigga, man, 300 bitches per nigga. That shit is crazy as fuck, man.
When all they gotta do is the right thing. Stop running from God and run to your father. You know what I mean? Just like us, we ain't have a father. They love laughing at us about us not having no dad, but these bitches ain't have fathers either, and they running from God.
Man, listen, Goodbread. These hoes can't be saved, bro. These hoes can't be saved. First, why? They never reached the Bible. They never even read the Bible. They haven't never touched the Bible. If you put the Bible in front of them, they're gonna burn out. These bitches are
That's a
antichrist.
broad statement, Aviator. You sound a little racist. You can't just speak.
I'm
You
not
can't say shit
racist,
like that. So
man.
too broad though. You can't say shit like that.
They never open the Bible.
It's ignorant, man. This is
I dare you to show me.
No,
I dare
I'm
you
not
to show me
listening,
proof,
bro.
man.
Yo. Listen, what I'm saying.
He is raging.
You can't talk and listen at the same time.
A little bit.
No,
you
I'm
gotta
not
chill a little
racist,
sometimes,
man.
bro. Like you been a little extra, man. Like that's like
Nah,
that.
I'm not
You know,
mad,
do
man.
you like
Come on,
pussy or
man.
not? Do you like pussy, my nigga?
My nigga, I like pussy, man.
All right, so calm down, bro. Relax.
I'm not mad, man. This is how I talk, bro. I'm passionate,
bro.
man.
Like, you be annoyed because you be sounding a little dumb sometimes and you don't realize it.
Man.
You wasn't hate when the motherfucker was living, goddammit. Now the motherfucker dead. Fuck the son of a bitch. Fuck him, goddammit, and fuck anybody with his ass. Yeah. Y'all know the motherfucker ain't no good. You want look. All you motherfuckers.
We get on these spaces and we just kind of like, you know what I mean? We don't hate.
Man, I don't hate, man. Secondhand pussy get me passionate, bro. Come on, man.
Good one. Good one.
And that was
Good
a
one.
good one, my nigga.
Yeah, that's good. I can't. All right, young nigga, you caught that. You yourself, young nigga.
It's racial. We'll expand. I bet. Now, check it out. The white ball dominates everything, right? Knocks the shit out the yellow ball, the red ball, right? And the game's over. The white ball drives the black ball completely off the table. Now, why is that? I don't know, but I'm sure you tell me, my brother.
But y'all, let's go on and wrap this thing on up, guys.
Yeah, man, y'all done arguing and shit, man.
I was ready for you to
we chill, man. We're not arguing.
Hell yeah, man. Aviator shut me down, man. I can't.
These niggas always going at it, man.
Who had the bell? That's OG bell.
Yeah.
All right. What's big homie?
What's going on, Tola?
You know what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? It's pimping, gang banging out here, man.
You've been flashing lately, man.
I had to bring the enforcement on here tonight, man.
You've been flashing lately, Tola, man. What's going on, man? You ain't been getting your issue. Sativa?
Hey, man, yo,
what you on, sativa or indica? What you on, indica or sativa, man?
I'm gonna keep it real with you, man. Like the shit that I take. I'm starting to take some of the shit that's going on like a little personal, man. You know what I'm saying? Like the world, we all know the world been fucked up, man. But like, like real nigga shit, bro. It gets to a point where shit like hitting home and like, you know what I'm saying? Like you just like, all right, man, nigga gonna fuck around. All right, I can play too. Want some G shit? You heard me? Yeah, neighbor crip, nigga. You know how I get down, nigga.
Facts. Oh, man.
Hold on. Some of this shit, man, you can't.
Nobody play with me either. On God, man.
What's going on right now? Hold on. What's going on?
Come try.
What you talking about, bro?
Huh?
What's going on?
Man, you can't take personal, man.
Yeah, that's just T.O., man. T.O.
No, I'm talking about like all right, like the Kanye shit, the Kyrie shit, like all of the
political
you know,
shit.
this gender war. You know what I'm saying? Like all of this shit, bro. Like, come on, man. What world are we like? You know what I'm saying? What world are we living in right now? Look at the president. The president is a fucking zombie, man. Like, what world are we living in, bro?
We living in a clown world.
Yeah, man, I ain't no clown ass nigga, bro. So a real nigga gonna look at this shit, look around and be like, yo, man.
Yo, I got the kite earlier.
This shit needs to be conquered.
The governor of the governor of New Orleans, the nigga is making got a campaign ad where the nigga smoking.
My father, man.
He's smoking blunts with baby mama terrorists around the nigga with hell of a mothers. Nigga, hell of a mothers. And he's just smoking
that's
blunts.
Weird, man. That's weird, man. I don't understand how hard it is to take over a country filled up with pink-haired dude, man. That's easy, man. We can take over, man. These niggas that got pink haired, they smell like pussy. You know, it's not easy to take over, bro.
All right,
bro. So we gonna start it off with you, Aviator. Start it off, yo. Close this out, bro. Give us a nice little 60-second joint.
Yeah, you know, man, like the show tonight, bro. Very, very educated, like always, man. I gotta say, these 304 are very dangerous, man. Keep your eyes away to the ups, man. They will shoot you down. You gotta shoot them first. You know, like I say.
Kill bitches.
Yeah, man. Come on, man. I'm talking about shooting your gun, man. You gotta blast them in the face, bro. You gotta paint their makeup, paint their face up. You know what I'm saying?
You're an extremist, bro. I feel your passion, though. I mean,
yeah, man.
Yo,
I
put
respect
on
your
Posh
passion.
Williams. Yo, you know, you just reminded me, yo. We ain't forget. Hold on, guys. Cause damn, okay, yo. I almost forgot, man. Boy.
What's
They gonna get
up?
this work.
What's
You know they
going
always
on?
gonna get this work, man. They always gonna get this work.
I'm gonna clear y'all on this Bible.
Right.
I hope y'all ready.
You
Hold
can't put
on.
me on to no Bible whiz,
Hold
man.
on.
We
What
the
you
Bible
talking
guys,
about,
man. We the
Come
Bible
on.
guys.
Hey, look,
Let's hit
prophets.
What's that? What's that one? Okay.
Hebrews 13:4. Let marriage be held in honor among all, and let the marriage bed be undefiled, for God will judge the sexually immoral, and adulterous.
Who we gonna judge?
Amen. Shakanaya Shakala.
The sexually immoral and the
Yeah, I had to stick your tongues for that one.
Oh, he gonna
Shit, my phone
so he
shut
gonna let the 304s run wild. He okay?
Nope.
He like 304. He cool with them being
And I was
304s
supposed to
and
close.
hook up
No, he
culture,
not.
right?
No, he
God
not.
bless.
He gonna judge the sexually immoral and adulterous. That's what he gonna do.
All right. That's Hebrew 13:4.
Ha. The word speak for himself.
Genesis chapter 2:24. Therefore a man shall leave his father and his mother and hold fast to his wife, and they shall become one flesh.
Right. They shall become one what?
They gonna become one flesh.
You mean like she have her own flesh, he have his own flesh, and she get to sell her flesh, he get to sell his flesh?
No, we talking about the patriarch, one flesh, man.
All right. Because, you know what I mean? We got to uncomplicate it because they'll complicate the shit out of some common sense.
Hey, Parch Williams, you might want to pump the brakes. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, this ain't one of them pages, man. This ain't one of them ones.
Bingo.
Oh, that's my favorite one.
1 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 18. Flee from sexual immorality. Every other sin a person commits is outside the body, but the sexually immoral person sins against his own body.
Ooh. Wait. So he said, so what is flee? Because they think flee mean get fly and shit. You know, these dumb
No,
niggas.
flee, turn away, run away, get, removed from, departure from.
You sure?
I'm positive.
All right. Can you read that one more time for me?
1 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 18. Flee from sexual immorality.
That would be that's sort of like this hookup culture, right? The simping.
Mm-hmm.
That's simping.
100%. So you got to flee from that. Read one more time. Flee from sexual immorality. Every other sin a person commits is outside of the body.
Ooh. So wait. So we commit sins outside the body, right? All of the time, y'all. It's impossible to not. It's impossible to just not be a sinner. Like, it's just impossible. Nobody's perfect. But okay. But he making it specific now. He's making it specific.
Goodbread.
The best thing that ever happened to.
Oh yeah, Goodbread. The problem is not being accountable for your sin. That's the problem.
Right.
No, not noticing that you did a sin. Like, you did a sin, but you're not admitting to it.
Right. But the sexual immoral person sins against his own body. And our body is the temple. Remember, guys, we're supposed to be building our temple, mind, soul, and body.
Yep.
What's the next one?
Genesis chapter 1, verse 28. And God blessed them, and God said to them, be fruitful and multiply and fill the earth and subdue it and have dominion over the fish of the sea and over the birds of the heavens.
Hold on. What is dominions?
Dominion, basically, you control. You have control. You are in, you're the one that's controlling and leading what's going on. For instance, if you have we got dominion over the animals. That's why we're able to have dogs and tame horses and tame camels. We got dominion over the plants. That's why we're able to plant seeds and harvest seeds, etc., etc. We got dominion over the land. That's why we're able to build buildings and roads and things of that nature for us to maneuver. So this is part of our dominion over the earth.
And you said we as in man and woman, right? We are
Yep.
controlling over everything, but we never said control over we, right? He ain't say we get the control over we, right?
Nope.
All right, we supposed to be controlling over what?
All right, so I'm gonna say it one more time. And God blessed them, and God said to them, "Be fruitful and multiply, and fill the earth and subdue it, and have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the birds of the heavens, and over every living thing that moves on the earth."
So that means that we supposed to be working together. We supposed to be working together. That's what we supposed to be doing. What's the next one?
1 Corinthians chapter 7, verse 2. But because of the temptation, or the temptation to hold on, go ahead and mute. Go ahead and mute if I'm anything. 1 Corinthians chapter 7, verse 2. But because of the temptation to sexual immorality, each man should have his own wife, and each woman her own husband.
Oh, so we shouldn't be on these apps with all these options, these so-called options, right?
Hey, Goodbread, Posh want to come up. It's getting too heated for her. She ain't. Get her on up here real quick, man. You might as well.
The link is not there. I got you, Posh. Posh. I love a sister that can fuck with this Bible, man. She gonna read some joints for us?
No, it's funny because she say this is killing my ears, but all we're doing is reciting Bible verses.
Oh, she said she can sing it. She about to sing it for us and shit. I'm all for that.
Okay. Get in here. 1 Corinthians chapter 7, verse 2. But because of the temptation to sexual immorality, each man should have his own wife, and and each woman should have her own husband.
Right. And so he did that so that we won't be tempted to sin. All right. Okay. We got one more for you. Bingo.
One more. 1 Corinthians chapter 7, verse 3 through 5. The husband should give to his wife her conjugal rights, and likewise the wife to her husband. For the wife does not have authority over her own body. Should I stop right there, Goodbread?
Huh?
Maybe you should check out artists.
What's that in the background?
That's me. Sorry, I got that. I fixed that right now.
Okay. Again, 1 Corinthians chapter 7, verse 3 through 5. The husband should give to his wife her conjugal rights, and likewise the wife to her husband. For the wife does not have authority over her own body, but the husband does.
Right.
For the wife does not have authority over her own body, but the husband does. Likewise, the husband does not have authority over his own body, but the wife does. Do not deprive one another, except perhaps by agreement. Okay, so again, do not deprive one another, except perhaps by agreement for a limited time, that you may devote yourselves to prayer, but then come together again, so that Satan may not tempt you because of your lack of self-control. That's a significant verse right there.
Yes, sir. Especially due to the topic that we're talking about right now, man.
It's a very significant verse.
Truth for proof.
Hold on. Let me read that back one more time. That was very significant. The husband should give to his wife her conjugal rights, and likewise the wife to her husband. For the wife does not have authority over her own body. We know the red pill dudes got excited when they heard that, but they didn't get excited once I'm gonna read this.
Right.
But the husband does. They like that part. Likewise, the husband does not have authority over his own body, but the wife does. Oh shit.
Hello.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? Posh, what's going on?
Can you hear me?
Yes, we do.
Okay. I'm glad that you do, because yeah, that was that was killing like I'm talking about when I say, oh, that was killing my ears, like I was about to like leave the whole chat. First of all,
Hey,
Hold on, real quick,
kill the music, Bread. Kill the
real
music,
quick.
Bread.
Yeah, do that. Kill the music. Please do that. And but before anything, Posh, how is your night? At least
okay,
greet us the right
let
way.
me
Come on now.
I'm sorry, gentlemen. I'm so sorry. But that's right, because that is rude of me. I don't even know why I entered like that. Because I normally don't do that. I think because I was so thrown off by y'all, reading those
It's
Bible
all good.
verses.
It's all good. Just
So yeah,
don't get in your
please.
feelings. Greet us the right way, man.
Right,
Yeah,
cause
oh
we here to learn. We here to
yeah.
learn.
I started off totally wrong. You were so right. But and I really have enjoyed you guys. Let me say that first of all. I'm talking about I really have really enjoyed myself, and I definitely will be coming back again.
We appreciate your support. We appreciate your
Yes,
support.
I definitely will be coming back again. Um, but what I was saying is that, and I want you guys to understand this, that I'm a person that I wish to be like respected, and I think we all should be respected, regardless of our views. We should be respected. That's the first thing. Um, everybody's entitled to have their own views. I feel like you know, don't don't judge me by my views. I don't judge you by your views. You're entitled.
Yes,
But
that's critically thinking. Yep, that's critical
you know,
thinking.
No, Brad, you don't see what's going on here, Brad.
Does somebody
Hold on. Wait.
somebody got a TV on in the background or something?
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
Posh, you might have to turn your TV off in the background because it's echoing.
Talking about you talking about mine was echoing?
Yeah.
Somebody's.
Did my TV pick up just that easy? Do you hear it now?
No, you good to go, Posh.
Or is your
Yeah.
YouTube? Do you got YouTube on in the back?
No, she's straight now. She turned
All
it
right.
on.
She good now. She good. So Posh, get to your point. Like, what were you trying to say?
Okay,
Like,
so
what?
yeah,
Don't put no
that was my
modifiers
point. That's
on
why I was
anything.
saying it
Just go
wasn't
ahead and
going to
let
be.
Everybody
That's why
don't
I
go
was
for
saying.
everything. First of all, I don't agree with that. That everybody don't go for everything.
Hold on, real quick. Let Posh get
I
her
don't
point
agree
out
with who
real
said
quick.
something about. I haven't even said what I was talking about. Who said I
Hold on.
don't agree?
That's why. Look, hold on, real quick,
I
y'all.
haven't even said a word yet.
Hold on, Posh. Hold on, real quick. Hold on, Posh. That's
Wow.
why
I haven't even said a word
All
yet.
right.
That's a fact.
I told you, Brad.
Right. Hold
Brad,
on, Tolo. Hold on.
Let's
Chill out.
listen. Let's
Chill.
listen.
Can you allow me to speak first?
Hold on, real quick.
Please allow me to speak.
Let Posh
get to
say
a
what
point.
she. Hold on. Chill out, Posh. What was you trying to say? No modifiers. Just go ahead and let us know what was your point of contingency.
What I was trying to say was that, I'm not a believer in the Bible, because the Bible is an allegory. You know what allegory? We all know what allegory is, okay? And then there were 40 some authors of the Bible, and those 40 some authors of the Bible, we know, were Caucasians. And they were in the flesh, okay, just like you and I, okay, that sat down and they put this Bible together, and they were Caucasians. They were in the flesh like you and I. We also know that even the original version of the Bible was all of them are copywritten. We also know what copywritten means, right? We all know, we all understand these
So
things,
you
right?
just contradicted yourself, because if it's copywritten, that means them white men you just said didn't write it for real.
Well, that's
There's a couple of things wrong. There's a couple of things
Uh-oh.
wrong with this hypothesis.
Yeah.
First of all, there are more than 44 authors of the Bible, because there's 66 books of the Bible. Second of all, there are more than 66 books in the Bible, because 14 of them were excluded from the canon that we have now. And on top of that, historically speaking,
we have more.
you said the
Now
Bible
we
is
do
based
have
on
more.
allegory.
Now,
Some of the
excuse me,
stories in the
sir.
Bible are
I
historical.
wasn't finished.
Hold on, one at
I
a
was
time,
not
y'all.
finished.
One at a time.
We can't
Can't
hear
hear
nobody.
nobody when everybody talking at the same time. One at a time, y'all.
Right.
One at a time.
All right, guys. I muted T.O. and I muted Paj. With all due respect, T.O., I'm gonna let Paj speak real quick, and then I've definitely got you, T.O.
But hold on real quick. Can I just say real quick though? I just want like my point in case you just said that the Bible was it was plagiarized or whatever the case may be, which contradicted your point in saying that white men wrote it. So or plagiarized. So that means that it wasn't really written by them. They just copied it. Would that be correct in my assessment?
And let me add on to something real quick, Paj, before you answer that. You contradicted yourself also, right? Because you started out by saying you agree with everybody's beliefs. You know what I mean? So for you to say you don't believe in the Bible and that's a direct response to me spitting Bible verses is a total contradiction. You gotta let me believe what I believe. You know what I mean? You gotta let me rock with what I rock. You gotta let me win how I win. Like whatever you about to say is that's totally your opinion and that's your outlook on life. I'm not gonna judge it. You know what I mean? And I'm not even going to deny it. That's what you believe. That's what you believe. But let me unmute you.
Yes.
We're not gonna judge each other. No, we are not gonna judge each other.
Yeah.
We're not gonna. That is not what we're gonna do. We're not gonna do that. That's not what I'm for. I don't stand for. I don't stand for that, and I don't like to be judged.
Right.
Please don't judge me as well.
Right.
And you know that's the thing, and that's why I hate to come out to people and say that I don't believe. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the first thing that people want to do is they want to start
Let me get this,
hollering
Goodbread. Let me
and
get
they
this.
want to start screaming.
Hold on, hey, Aviator, relax, Aviator, relax. Let me have this real quick. Aviator,
Oh yeah, he's gonna scream. He's a
Hold on,
screamer.
Aviator and totally. I understand.
He's a
Let me have
screamer.
this. Hold on, part. Let me have this.
And I can scream too. I can
check it out. Check it out.
Hey, Aviator.
Hold on,
I can
Posh,
scream
we
too.
good.
You know, I worked in the
She
prison.
watching the
I
show.
worked in the
She
prison with
watching the
nothing
show.
but men. I can
this is
scream
why.
too, Aviator.
This
So
is why I
don't do
wanted.
it. Don't do it, Aviator.
Hey, relax. Hey, look, y'all relax.
Aviator. I work with nothing but men in the prison. Don't do it, Aviator.
Hey, listen, Posh, relax, Posh, relax.
Don't do it, Aviator.
Look, relax, Posh. The reason why I'm
Hey,
saying
don't do it,
this,
Aviator.
Posh, relax. The reason why I'm saying this, Tola and Aviator, is because there's nothing but men on the panel and there's one woman, and I know how she's going to feel if multiple men are speaking to her. It's going to get beside the point, and she's going to probably get in her feelings or whatever the case may be. So I let me deal with her real quick because I initially brought up the point case. I want to bring it back to what you said about the Bible. You said something about it was written by these guys or that guy. So you got something to say real quick, Mr. Goodbread? You know this is your show. You the host.
No. You're the host of this one, and y'all got it. I said it. I just want everybody to get their ideology off.
All right, so check it out.
We're gonna learn from everybody.
So Posh, so let me ask you this: when the Bible says something like "Thou shalt not kill," et cetera, when it talks about values that doesn't only that are not only valued inside the Bible, such as like what Mr. Goodbread said, your body belongs to your wife and your wife's body belongs to you. Y'all supposed to become one as a flesh. Like what about that is not virtuous? What about that would make you deviate from the Bible?
You're talking about look, you're talking about when it comes to that, I don't need a book to tell me about just living a good moral life. I don't need a book a book doesn't tell me how to live a good moral life.
That's understood, right?
Right.
But if the book contains that, would you not say that it has something valuable
No,
inside?
my parents gave me
that's
the standard.
understood. That's understood, Posh. But if the same understanding, that same value, if it was actually written in that book and you can read it out of that book, would that not say that book has some type of value inside of it?
No.
Okay,
that
now
book does not give me the definition.
you're in denial now. Now you're in denial.
No, I'm not in denial. That book did not give me the definition that book.
I'm not asking you what the book gives you.
Mm-hmm.
All right, put it like this: if the Bible said 1 + 1 is 2, does that take away from the fact that 1 + 1 is 2?
I see where you're going. I really see where you're going.
Answer the question.
And I, listen,
No.
I
Don't do that.
got you. I
Don't do
got
that.
you. And
Don't
see,
do that.
I understand.
Don't do that.
Listen,
Posh, don't do that. Posh, don't do that. Answer the
listen,
question, Posh. Answer
because
the
I
question.
understand with
Posh,
Christianity,
Posh.
Christianity.
Answer
Listen,
the
we're
question,
not
Posh.
going
We
to
not
hold on.
religious, Posh.
Oh my
Hold
We
God.
on.
real
See, that's you
religious,
Hold
making
but
on.
that
we not
mistake.
religious over here. We don't
Answer the
cater to any
question.
religion. Religion is a business.
Yes, religion is a big business.
Right.
Yep.
And we know over here, we know that God and religion is two different things. And we don't mix in, we don't complicate the two. God and religion, two different things, two absolutely different things. And the black community, our community, haven't been right since we
I've
all
actually been.
followed the Bible, since we was all following the basic instructions. All that book is an instruction manual on how to live right, how to live life right. And not for nothing, personally, that should change my life. Now I
And,
can't speak for everybody else, but I can give you some personal. I give
I
you a
agree.
personal testimony.
I gotta do this though, Goodbread, because I don't want her to. I don't need her to, run away from the corner I just backed her in.
Oh, you
Okay?
don't have me in the corner, but go ahead.
I don't want her to run away
Go
from that
ahead.
because I ain't letting you. I got you on the rope a dope right now.
No, you don't. Go ahead. Go
So
ahead.
if that book said 1 + 1 = 2, would that be true or not?
That would be true. True.
Okay, so if something is true inside of that book, wouldn't it hold some type of value?
It may for you and your life.
Wow. Come on,
That
Posh.
may
Don't do that.
if you want to make, if that's what you want to make true for your life, then that's okay.
Don't give me that your truth stuff. I'm talking about the subjective
No,
of
no, no,
the
no.
truth. I'm not speaking
You
on my
can't
truth.
project that for my life though.
I'm not projecting anything
You
for
can't
your
do
life.
that.
What I'm at, all right. So 1 + 1 is 2. I know 1 + 1 is 2. Can't nobody take that away from math. And if it's written inside of a book, we can't go off of how we feel.
It
We have
also
to.
did the same. It
We
also
have.
did.
Hold on.
It
We
also
have to.
seemingly. Let me tell you this. I'm not cutting you off. It also, at one point in my life, seemingly did the same thing when I transferred over, because at one point in my life, I was following Christianity. I was following the Bible.
So
Okay, because we all at one point in our lives came up that way, reading the Bible. Okay, don't think that I didn't. We all did. And then at one point in my life, I veered off, and then I started um reading the Quran. Okay, so I've
Okay.
I've had a bird's eye view, and I mean a nice one, of both of those books.
And
Okay, and then I sat back and I watched over the years, and I guarantee you, I'm probably quite older than most of you,
okay.
and I've taken my time. So this is not something that I just jumped off the bridge just out of nowhere one day and said, hey, you know, you know, and just quickly said, I'm not going to do this anymore. Just out of nowhere. This is just not what I want to do. This is something that I've taken my time with. Okay, and decided that, you know what, I don't need either one of those, but I can just this is who I am. I just
Do you
want
have do
I
you
can
have a do you have a moral value that you stand on?
I have a moral value. I was getting ready to call it. I have a moral value that I stand on. I have, you know, I can deal with people with love and compassion, and I want people to deal with me the same way, with love and compassion, because I don't deal with a certain belief system anymore. Please don't judge me And guess what? I'm not going to judge you because you choose to press on with a certain belief system. I don't care what it is that a person is still pressing on with. I don't judge anybody.
Right. Do you deal with the truth? Do you deal with the truth, ma'am? Because like there ain't no
I
belief system here.
I deal with it.
Can
I
I
deal
say
with it.
something? I don't even think she'll be
I
over
deal
here.
with I deal with whatever my truth is. I can't decide
There's
what
no
your
such
truth. I
thing as
can't
that, ma'am.
decide what
There is no
your truth is though.
look, ma'am. There
I can't
see,
project my truth
Posh.
onto you.
But the thing is this, man,
Man,
Posh.
y'all niggas going
There
around in
Posh,
circles, man.
Posh. There's no such thing as your truth, and there's no such thing as my truth.
Oh
That's
yeah, it is. Oh yeah, it
no.
is.
Bro, you
My
already know
reality
this,
may not
man.
be
You going
your
around in
reality
circles with her.
because my
You
reality
already
may
know
not be
this.
your reality.
I didn't say anything
No,
about your reality. That's
Tola,
called
chill, chill, Tola. Let's
that's
hear them out.
that's anecdotal. Anecdotal. That's your reality, and I have my own anecdotal reality. But we all have a a reality that everyone has to stand on, which is called the truth. It's not my truth. It's not your truth. It's not anybody's truth. It's the truth. Which is why I asked you what
So
moral value do you stand on.
okay,
Which
and
is
your
why.
truth,
Which is
your truth, you tell me
no.
your truth is in the Bible, right?
I'm not telling you any. See, you're not. I don't even think you listening to
I'm
hear.
listening.
Hold on. I don't think you listening to hear what I'm
bullshit.
saying. I think you're listening to respond right now because I literally just told you that there's no such thing as my truth, nor is there anything such thing as your truth. There is
Mm-hmm.
the truth. There is
Mm-hmm.
morality. Okay, so
Uh-huh.
that
Yes.
roots back to what I said.
Mm-hmm.
If there is the truth in the Bible, would that not mean that there's some type of value in that? Not your truth, not my truth, not your reality, not my reality.
And
Whose
that
truth?
goes back to that
The
Christian way of thinking,
I'm not
and
talking about Christianity.
But why?
Christianity,
Hold
with the
on,
Christian.
Bible.
hold on, y'all
Oh,
guys.
I'm not talking about
Why do we keep
Christianity.
saying Christian? That is
Christian,
a religion. That is
let,
a
let me tell you
religion.
something. Let me tell you something. Christianity doesn't only. It's not only Christianity that's used the
Christianity
Bible.
came after.
Somehow they're gonna
Voodoo.
make it. Somehow they're
Okay,
gonna
so
turn it and flip
no.
it.
We
Boy,
gonna we I'm a look.
I'm
I'm a
telling
murk it
you
right
what
here. I'm gonna murk it
this
right
is
here.
what I have.
I'm
Listen,
going.
I can
Hold on.
tell
No,
you
no.
guys.
Posh. Relax,
Man,
Posh.
y'all playing games,
Christianity.
man.
Hey,
Y'all
totally.
get
I'm
it,
telling
man.
you, this is
Relax,
what I
Tola.
witness
Relax.
all the
I'm
time.
killing
Posh.
it,
This right
man. You
here.
know, this is starting to
Posh.
This
bore
is
me.
what I witness all the time.
Posh.
This.
Let me
I'm
tell you
getting
something,
bored.
Posh. Let me tell you something, Posh. Let me tell you something, Posh. Christianity
Even
is
the
not
attitude.
Posh. Christianity is not mentioned one time in the Bible. Do you know that?
Facts.
Right.
Well, I'm not talking about
Hold on.
Christianity. People
Yes,
that
you are. You
people.
brought up
We
Okay,
don't
take
Christianity
care.
Christian.
four
Okay,
times.
now we're gonna take Christianity out of it.
All right.
Okay,
Thank
So
I'm
you.
gonna zero it out.
That's all I
Zero it
said,
out.
Posh.
hold on.
Zero
That's all
that
I
word
said.
out.
Now, all right.
Zero
So
the word Christianity out.
since we're doing
People
that,
that people.
since we're
I'm
doing,
gonna
hold on,
call it
Posh.
this. I'm
Posh,
gonna
you
call
can't
it
do
this.
that,
We're
Posh.
gonna zero that
Posh,
word out. People
Posh,
that
you
tote
cannot
the
do that.
Bible.
Posh.
People that quote the Bible verses. People that
Posh.
do that.
What you're doing right
This
now,
is what
Posh,
I
you can.
witnessed from it.
Posh,
This
what
is
you're
Yeah, she
doing
it.
right.
gonna keep doing that.
Posh, what you're
That's why
doing
you're
right
never gonna
now.
get anywhere.
Posh, what you're doing right now is what you cannot do because I asked you a question. If the Bible has truth in it, does that mean it holds some type of value? You brought up Christianity. Now that
I just said zero it out. You're still talking about it.
now that we ruled out Christianity, can you answer the question? If the
No shame.
Bible have truth in it, does that not mean it has some type of value in it? Yes or no?
Hair will spin.
Again, I don't deal with the Bible. I don't deal with the Bible.
Delusional modern woman.
She's not modern. She old.
Okay. Let me
I'm
ask you some
what?
question.
You said I'm
Let's
what?
stop.
How old are you? All right, you want to play
You
with
said I'm what?
big dogs?
Oh,
You can come step in the big dog
he
pen
wants to
now,
come.
baby.
Was that supposed to be an insult? So, because I'm trying to figure it out.
No,
Because you know
she
what?
didn't. She didn't insult you. He didn't insult you.
Fellas.
I can speak for myself, aviator. Let me handle this, bro.
Can
Young
I
nigga, let
know?
me
Can
handle this.
I answer
No,
him?
you don't have to
Oh
like
my God.
go hard. You don't
Hold
have to like
on.
go hard.
I don't
Bro,
take that as because I'm trying to because it's
Look,
not a
going hard.
if it
I'm
was
just
supposed to be an insult. Okay.
hey, Goodbread,
I
this is
can't
why
listen
I
to
wanted to
everybody at the
have
same.
Goodbread. This is why I wanted to have debate with this girl. You feel me? Because
All right,
I don't.
well,
We
listen,
don't need
Posh,
none
Posh,
of that.
Posh ain't going nowhere. You know what I mean? And I could tell that Posh is intrigued by the truth, whether it's my truth, her truth, but the truth that you get over here, she intrigued with. Absolutely. You know what I mean? And I could tell that Posh, she's from that older generation that had she had access to this information right here, she'd be in a better predicament in life. And I'm not judging her predicament because again, we could end this conversation because when you say that I'm not gonna debate anybody's belief system, I believe in everybody's belief system, but then we start to have like this debating match over if this is real, and you're not gonna just come here and denounce what we believe in, and we're just supposed to sit back and just let you rock out. That's against what the fuck we stand for. Jude 1:3. We don't cherry pick through the Bible if that way Posh was going. We read the whole thing because I am Abraham. I live the Bible. You know what I mean? And let me give you your roses, okay, Al, because you raised a good point. Christianity is never mentioned in the Bible.
Right, which is why I wanted to have this conversation. You know me, Mr. Goodbread. I do what I do. She backtracked on at least 4 things she said, which is great for content, and I hope she looks back at the content to see it because again, like I'm saying, we are not religious over here. We don't cater to groups, gangs. You know what I'm saying? Like Mr.
Right.
Goodbread said, we don't
So
cater to that. So
now let me I'm gonna let everybody back on, but the bell. Can I hear something? The bell. Can I hear a little bit? Can you get us back on track? And then I'm gonna open up the mic for everybody else individually, because T.O. been waiting. T.O. been waiting to say something.
Shit, I've been waiting too. Shit, but yeah, I mean, you know, I mean, while y'all was on the subject, I wanted Pasha to say what she had to say, but I mean, she said her piece as far as she don't necessarily live by the Bible standards. So, I mean, as far as the debate going back and forth and all that type of shit, I mean, everybody got their own beliefs.
Right.
I mean, you know, whatever she says, that's her. You know what I'm saying? You cannot change a person's beliefs or whatever. I mean, you could make your spiel, and if they don't accept it, they don't accept it, because I think she's already accepted her beliefs. She already said she read the Bible, she went to the Quran. You know what I'm saying? She's where she's want to be. You know what I'm saying? She's where she wants to be.
Right. But
Now,
then
I mean, you know, it's
can't
not, but
because you're where you want to be at, you can't then denounce where I'm at, where we want to be at, and then like you just want to denounce it, and then we don't say nothing back. Because then when we say something back, then you hit us with you're judging my belief system card, but hypothetically speaking, you're doing the same thing to us. That's why I
yeah.
said
But like, but
we might as well pick a whole
all
new
y'all,
topic.
hey, y'all talk the Bible every day. Y'all cannot get thrown off about what y'all believe in, because y'all, hey, it's a strong belief that cannot be thrown off with you fellas. And you know what I mean?
You're not
Hey,
gonna win that
hey,
battle. You're
you
not.
niggas take me to church every day.
on a fact. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? In her
You know what I'm
clothes,
saying?
in
And
suits,
see,
in sweaters.
the thing is, I was just being quiet because, hey man, I'm learning. I'm listening. I'm listening to her. I'm listening to y'all. I'm trying to take this in because I don't read the Bible.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I believe in God.
See?
And
And that's all we trying to tell her. It's a difference. See, people they hear us and they think all of a sudden, oh, they Christian. No, we not, because majority of America is Christians. Don't mean a goddamn God to tell you that a Christian ain't a Christian in his eyes. He knew
yeah.
this shit was a
Mr.
business.
Goodbread, Mr. Goodbread.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you a question, like to prove her wrong. Am I right that we don't even only read the Bible? We read all other book
We read everything.
We
read
read
everything,
everything.
yo. We
Even
read
the books that
everything.
aren't even in the Bible, we read them. Like we are more scientific researchers than biblical. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Than
no. But Posh probably came through within the last week or two. I'm gonna unhook T.O. T.O. Jump in there, T.O. I got you, Posh.
Yeah, I'm just listening, man. You know. Yeah, man. Hey, man. The bell said it best. Everybody entitled to their own what they take in, you know what I'm saying? You can hold that to yourself, man, you know what I'm saying? But don't let it spill onto others, you know what I'm saying? Because that's respect. You see what I'm saying? Like, me, I've read the Bible. I'm not a Christian, not any religious faction, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I understand what I'm reading. When I read the Bible, I understand what I'm reading. I understand the difference
I don't even want
between
to turn
truth.
it into one of them
Theo
shows
got
right
his
now,
shotgun
yo.
out right now.
Tolo, remember you're a spiritualist. You remember that?
Because
No, I'm not talking about no spiritual shit. Like when I read the Bible, like I know the difference between like some shit. Like if I read about I know Egypt was a real place, right? That's in the Bible. But if I read like I don't believe like a lot of the other stuff, but I understand what the allegory means.
Right.
But that won't make me denounce the Bible and say I don't believe in it, because the Bible's just it is the word of God, and it is past that. Like it's
right.
It's a miracle we have that book, man.
And it's like a fraction of the word of God, man. There's plenty other books like that they don't put in the Bible.
The word
You
of
know what I'm
God is
saying?
written in your heart. There is no limit to what God says. It's like limitless words.
Yep.
It's just a belief
But that's just like it's just an organized book.
It's too much to say, man. It's too much. You know what I'm saying? There's more to that.
And
It's
that's
only
what
a
it's about,
fraction.
man.
Yeah,
And if you don't have that in your heart, you lost. That's all I gotta say on
That's
that
what it's
subject.
about.
Exactly.
Posh, what's going on, Posh?
Okay, so you kind of beat me up a little bit. So first of all, tonight was actually my first night actually being in your live.
I appreciate
So I
you,
did
Posh.
not know that that you talk about the Bible on such a broad scale. So you kind of beat
hold
me
on,
up.
not to cut you off.
That's not all we talk. That's not all.
I mean, I
that's not
didn't
all
know
we talk. I
and
tie
I
it
did
in.
not. So, to say that I was denouncing something that you do, was kind of, and I apologize for that if you felt that way. So,
That's respectable.
I hope
I
you
respect
accept
it. Like
my
I said, I
apology.
just try to make it respectable
Yeah, but I hope you
environment for
accept my
everybody.
apology because, again, tonight was literally my first night.
I accept your apology.
But that's brave of you.
I figured that, but one thing I know is you like the truth. Cause to sit and endure my whole podcast, you like the truth. So I commend you for that. And that's no pander, you know what I mean? But you was finna get your whole head took off. But I think you could defend yourself though. I think you could T.O. and aviated
Nah,
views.
she's slick, man. She's slick. She pivoted like I don't know, like
hey, let me tell you something.
I think she hit me with the crossover or something. I don't know, man. She pivoted.
She probably thought I was like the rude kind of guy, like the harsh type of guy. I'm not like the harsh type of guy. I'm trying to like be nice to her. Like I'm trying to like show her that we are not about religion. We are more about truth and common sense and spirituality.
Like all of y'all were ready to really like try to take my. I'm like, what the hell? Wait a minute.
Everybody, hey, Posh.
I'm like, wait a minute.
Hey, Posh. Honestly, everybody on their own thing. It's just that most of us do believe in the Bible is the word of God, but not like in a religious way.
Once again,
like, you know what I mean? But if you don't fuck with it, you don't fuck with it. But
I'll say it again.
you can't come on.
I don't have a problem with that. I don't have a problem with that.
Cool.
Right.
I don't.
And we appreciate you. We appreciate you being over here, man. We don't understand, man. We the most underrated truth telling channel on YouTube. You ain't gonna get the truth.
I still will visit. I will be back again because I literally enjoyed you guys. I really did.
Listen, Posh, we are not a cult. Don't worry. You can come back.
Yeah, there's plenty of those going around. There's plenty of those going around now.
Hey, Posh, you single, married? You have any children? What's your status?
I don't know really.
No crab leg.
No crab leg.
Give up everything. I gotta get to know you a little bit better.
We got to get some background. What you saying?
She said she got to get to know you a little bit better.
Yeah, I'm on IG though, under the same. Well, under Posh.
I didn't hear it because the crab.
Probably under Posh Williams on IG though.
The crab leg was in the way. I ain't hear what she said.
Oh boy, we headed to the shack.
Don't say crab leg.
Posh. Are you part of the Pin Africanism?
No, but look, I wasn't trying to pick you up though. I wasn't trying to pick you up. That's just what I do.
But no, I'm on IG under Posh Williams. But I didn't say you were trying to pick me up. But nobody. Y'all be jumping ahead too far.
What'd you say, Aviator?
Yeah, I asked her if she's part of the Pan Africanism community.
Am I a part of what?
The Pan Africanism community. Like,
once again, I'm not a part of nothing. I'm just a part of me.
You strong and independent? Are you strong and independent? Huh?
Well, now I'm not gonna say I'm not one of them women that talk about, that's running around talking about I can do this all by myself.
You consider yourself a strong.
She's a maniac.
I consider myself strong and independent, but I'm not one of those women that talk about I'm strong and independent that don't need a man. No, I'm not that kind. Not that strong and independent. No.
Cool.
That's dope.
You got them traditional. You got them traditional ways. You know how to be traditional.
Exactly. I just got a little seasoning on me. Just enough seasoning.
Just enough. Mama's cooking.
Just enough seasoning. I got just enough seasoning to me.
That's Lowers. That's all you need. A little bit of Lowers.
I got enough seasoning thrown on me.
Hey, Posh, where you from?
I don't know you good enough.
All right.
I got a whole. How many people listening to me? I don't know you good enough.
Posh got some shit to hide, man.
Yeah.
What I got to hide?
Posh got some bodies, yo.
Yeah, Posh probably, shy. She's probably shy.
I am.
Hey, hold on. Hey, Aviator, don't do that.
Who picked that up? Who picked that up?
Aviator, don't.
Who said that?
My ass, yo. She jumped on the
I'm shy until you get to know. Put it that way.
It took a bit for me to convince her to get up on there, though.
Okay. See, I knew the bell was behind this shit. The bell.
I mean, I knew she had something to say, but she wanted to wait for a later date. But I was like, what y'all got the topic going on now? You know what I'm saying? Life ain't promised to us. Shit.
Right.
Something might happen.
I'm shy until you get to know me.
That's what's up,
but
though,
I mean,
man.
some people got privacy privacy issues or whatever the case may be, But
I don't like people all in my shit either.
You know what?
A lot of people like to protect their privacy.
Y'all know, she was watching. She watched the stream, yo. She ain't trying to give it up on a first date, bro.
No, I don't know. I don't give it up on the first date.
Hey, but I didn't know y'all was gonna go long on throwing these Bibles and shit back and forth, man. But hey, to the subject of the modern woman and the regrets of the hookup culture, this whole culture has fucked the innocence off with dating.
Yeah, it has.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Here you go with the goddamn soundtrack. Here you go with the music. Nigga had to turn the music on.
No, because it was the Bible. It was the verses that was bothering her. She was jamming to the music. She wasn't feeling them verses. That heat. It was that heat.
No, but
go ahead, DeBell. You good?
DeBell, speak.
No, but I mean, but this is the reason why men and women are different. Hey man, you had to turn the music on, man. What's going on?
Yeah, put it very, very low.
Bread.
Bread, put it very, very low.
Yeah, that's why I turned the camera off. I might start dance. So I
Bread.
Yeah. You want
Man,
it all the way off?
No, keep it like that. That's perfect.
You thought
I
ain't about to start. I ain't about to start rapping and shit. No, but this is why the difference between men and women, right? Like you seen those girls explaining themselves, trying to figure shit out on their own, and the thing is, the innocence of dating and all that shit is gone.
Yeah.
And now these are like teenage girls, like freshmen in college type, around that age, and they trying to figure out dating. And a lot of that education they didn't get. It sounds like they didn't get this at home.
Yeah, they didn't.
You know what I mean?
I can tell they didn't.
Right. So they're trying. They seeking advice from their peers. And the thing is, when a girl goes through a traumatic type experience, she'll share that with the girl that's around her age, and then that the girl that she shared it with will agree with everything what she says on her experience. Now, none of these girls have experienced a good date, a good relationship. Everybody was talking about negative shit.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And the thing is, with this culture and how fast everything is moving, everybody's on this whole culture. The young men, they're growing up to be tricks. Nobody's getting no real game because there's a disconnect between young and old people. You got a bunch of young people that talk about baby boomers and talk about, oh, you old, you this and that, when these young people need to be able to talk to older people and find out how to get old, because these niggas is dying young and these niggas is doing dumb shit while they're young. If they could exchange information with older people, maybe they can skip some of them bumps in the road.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Because like some of the young niggas that I talk to, I mean, I could tell them what to avoid. Right. And if they don't listen, they just gonna bump their head and have to learn on their own.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And a lot of these young girls, they're not getting it from the older women. You know what I'm saying? They're not getting the game. And a lot of these older women could really, if they was really honest and shared their stories with these young girls and tell them what to avoid and what not to do, how to avoid being a single mother, how to vet a real man before you know what I'm saying, before you just let a motherfucker just bear back in you and all this whole type of shit or whatever. Because a lot of people shouldn't, I mean, really can't even afford to have sex if you ain't established. No, for real. And I mean, I ain't talking about just buying it. I'm talking about
I know what you're saying.
You're in a position in life where you don't have a house, you don't have a car, you don't have a career. So in the midst of having sex, you could get pregnant or you could get somebody pregnant. Now, as hard as life is, you're gonna make it a little bit harder because now you got somebody that depends on you. And if you don't got your shit together, and if you don't got shit figured out, you're gonna be figuring it out with a baby that depends on you, and you're gonna be taking that kid through your struggles.
And you're gonna be blaming the white man, talking about poverty. Word, yo. Aviated, man.
Truth, man.
Keep it short, please, Aviated. I'm trying to wrap it up, man. I gotta go to bed.
Yeah, man. Like I always say, man, I like the show. I liked everything, man. In terms of modern women, man, and like I say, guys need to just stay away from them. You know, it's a big problem right now. These girls are confused. They're confused. they're trying to turn their dreams, their delusion into reality, and it's dangerous for them and for us too, because their trauma are gonna be redirected into us, and they're gonna end up hurting us, either running us with a car or either shooting us when they're too emotional. So like I said, keep up. I like the good word, good bread. Keep the good word up, and you know, straight man. Watch out for these hoes.
Yo, T.O., what's going on? No, matter of fact, Posh, what's going on, Posh? Yo, your turn. Just
Okay,
give us a little
again,
conclusion to the show.
I truly enjoyed the show. I appreciate you guys.
Appreciate you.
I apologize once again for that little bump in the road. That little slight little bump in the road, but we're good. We're back on the right path, and I appreciate you. And again, I will be back. I will be coming back. I'll be back.
No doubt, man. We appreciate you too, Posh.
Okay.
And you know what? That's the real woman shit right there. And that's what we talk about. We promote the real woman. Don't be
And
no good
if
woman.
there's a young lady over here, if I need to, get her hair right and put a little, little, bumper,
Headlock.
in the head a little bit, I'll get her right.
You know what I mean? That's a fact though, man. But you stay loving the truth. Stay loving the truth.
Okay.
T.O., man. T.O., what's going on, T.O.?
Hey man, righteous, fair, undefeated, nigga. You know what it is, man. You know what's going on. But yeah, it's a good show, man. I enjoyed the panel. Posh. Yeah, I'm looking forward to talking to you again, man. Chopping it up with you again, man. Come back on around, man. Come back to the school of common sense, man. You might learn something new.
No doubt I
If
will.
you ain't learn that tonight, I'll learn something next time.
Oh,
And to all the brothers, man, the Bell, Aviator, OKL, Big Gus, man, Big Aid, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, bro.
Thanks for having me.
Salute.
All right, Zeke, Abe, Dean, Pimpin, Posh. I'll take it easy, man. I gotta go myself though, cause I gotta go do something.
All right, T.O., you be safe out there in BK, bro. You
No, I'm going nowhere. I gotta go upstairs. I gotta go. I'm staying in the crib, but I gotta go handle something upstairs and shit.
Okay, Elijah. We love you, bro.
That's my
Good night, you guys.
That's my champion right there, man.
Elijah. Big Elijah.
The Bell, you got anything you want to add before we let OKL close this shit out?
Oh no, man. Shit. Just man, I enjoyed the stream, man.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah, I enjoyed the stream, man.
That's what's up,
I mean,
man.
you know what I'm saying? I like to hear people, get whatever it is off their mind and off their chest, man. And because because that's what we need to do, man. We need to be able to communicate, man, and you know what I'm saying? Whatever you got going on in your life, whatever I got going on in my life, man, be able to share the shit. You know what I mean?
Facts. So, and without arguing and without thinking that, you know what I love today? Because we stopped it in the tracks. Like, we didn't turn it into one of those, yeah, try to dominate the woman. We actually let her kill herself. You know what I mean? We let Posh back herself in her corner. OKL had crickets like a motherfucker. It was crickets. It was crickets. There was no answer.
I'm sorry, sis.
Righteous fear undefeated. Yo, okay,
sorry,
man.
sis.
Take us on home, bro.
Yeah, man. You know what it is, man. Shout out to, Mr. Goodbread, the teacher of the school. Shout out to the Bell, the OG in the motherfucking building. Shout out to the chat, first of all. Y'all the MVPs when it comes to this shit. The title's called Modern Woman Regret Hookup Culture. Y'all know that, man. They don't never like it at the end. They never like it. And we always gonna say that. Hopefully they understand that. Shout out to Posh for joining the panel, because I appreciate women who are not cowards, who know how to at least stand on their shit. You can be delusional, you can be red pill, whatever mind state you is, at least have the courage enough to come and have a conversation. And she was able to do that. That's what I appreciate the most. It's your boy OK Easy. You know how I'm gonna talk to. You know how I'm gonna do it though. That's why. That's why I needed them to let me get my space, because they think I'm like a python with it, like the poison marinating in you. You know, I'm gonna back you in the corner, but you know, at the end of the day, we was able to get some type of conducive messages out. I appreciated it, and this was a great panel, man. Another one for the books, dog. Another
Another
one for
one
the
for the
books.
books, bro. Word, yo. And my boy DeBell, he don't like the motherfucking music and shit. But sorry, y'all, I gotta close out with my goddamn theme song. You know what I mean?
No, I like the music, man. I just
No,
He said, I
I
don't want
just
to talk
couldn't.
over that shit. He said, I like it,
Yeah,
but you turn that shit off when I'm talking.
he was trying to cook.
Nah, man, shit. You gonna have me rapping and shit, man. I was gonna start hitting bars on that motherfucker, Mike.
Now you be spitting them bars, though. You nigga be spitting them lyrics, man. Yo, I sat back and I just watched OKL just go to work, and I'm like, yo, me and OKL, we put hours upon hours. We'll call each other and just go over verses, just like nerds. Like, you know how people just talk all that celebrity gossip shit all throughout the day? We don't do that, son. We actually
Right.
call each other and talk this Bible shit. Like, we really live this
Right.
shit, yo.
Right.
Absolutely.
No
You
cap.
know what I mean? For real. And it was gonna get crazy because I was just about to start. Now we're gonna go to how is you living? You know what I mean? Because I'm never gonna argue with a person that don't believe in instructions. Because that means you like blind building. You like building shit blindly. You will put a TV up, you'll put a wall unit up without reading the instructions. Me,
Right.
I'm not fitting to do that. You know what I mean? So many people have done that now because they confuse God and religion. Some people have just said, fuck that instruction manual. I'm going to put this wall unit up. And they got the wall unit looking rickety and raggedy as a motherfucker. And instead of them repenting, instead of them keeping it at 100, they sitting there, they patchworking the shit. They patchworking it and all that, trying to make it look nice. That's why they care about look over substance now. You know what I mean? Whole time,
Right.
us truth tellers walking past their wall unit like, yo, ma, that's fucked up. And then they like, oh, cancel culture, cancel him, cancel him, cancel him. All because they refuse to tear it down and just go to the instructions and learn how to put the shit up right. You know what I mean? I put my
Yeah.
shit up right. So I'm not gonna fold no time soon because from the ground up, my shit is Bible based and it's built on a solid foundation. And that's with life, with this YouTube shit. Y'all see, we grow slow over here. Cause much like her, everybody hear us with the Bible shit and they run. They run from success, bro. This is
Right.
why black
Hey,
people running around chasing their tail.
hey, y'all, check this out though. I mean, I kind of feel this way, but I think a lot of people might feel this way too. I don't think people have a problem with the message. I think a lot of people have problems with the messenger. We see a lot of preachers, they contradict themselves, they're hypocrites, and it throws the message off because we no longer can trust the messenger.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean?
That's why I just plug and be consistent, and I let everybody in on me in real life. You feel me? Because that's one thing that I always learned studying these fake ass preachers, yo. They don't let you in
Right.
on nothing past that church. They don't let you
Right.
in. You know what I mean? On their inside. You know what I mean? This is why I show y'all everything, bro. Because at the end of the day, if you doing God work, you doing God work. You know what I mean? If you doing God work, you really doing His work. All that hiding and sneaking and tricking people, this shit gonna come back. It's gonna
And you
come back.
know what gets exhausting in dealing with people in general is like you got to figure out the truth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You gotta wait for it.
I mean,
you kind of gotta wait for it.
I mean, you know, you really got to be patient with people, man, and in order to really, like, you know, because somebody might say they spill, and like, you know, a female might say all the right things, all the things you want to hear, but now you got to see the action.
Mm-hmm.
And then when the actions don't match up to what she's saying, now you know this bitch is a punk.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Same with any dude. Same
Yep.
with your friends and your family. You know what I mean? And a lot of the time, you know, these people, they misrepresent the truth and what's supposed to be the truth when these niggas is at the pulpit and they doing shit, but they got a certain agenda, they got a hidden agenda, and once you figure it out later, or like once you, like say you go for everything they saying word for word, whatever, right? And then at some point you're betrayed. You get
Yeah.
betrayed.
The Antichrist shit. It's like that with all of these niggas though. It's like
Yeah,
that
man.
with all of these niggas though.
You
I ain't
gonna
even
get
gonna hold
you gonna get it. You gonna get a bad taste in your mouth, man.
Mhm.
You know,
Right.
That's a fact though. That's a fact.
and that's what we got going on with relationships, with marriage, with this whole motherfucking with this whole thing. That's why we got these gender wars. We got all this type of shit. Everybody. I mean, everybody, like, you know, they're scared of being hurt, and they
Right.
tired of being hurt.
Right. Right.
And
And they don't
we
want to
just,
blame who hurt them. They don't want to blame who hurt them.
oh no, I
They're
mean, as far as
confused.
the root, we ain't even touched on the roots. We talk about it with the baby mama and all that type of shit, man, but we ain't really got in the roots, man, and really you know what I'm saying? And because we got a lot of people in denial about who they are and how they are, because we don't have no parenting classes in the hood. And a lot of these females, a lot of fathers too, they don't feel like that's important. You know what I'm saying? We dealing with other struggles and shit like that takes priority over our weaknesses and our shortcomings. We don't even work on them type of fundamentals.
That's a fact, bro. That's a fact, man. So we hit the 3-hour mark, guys. We gave y'all 3 hours of goodness, man. I appreciate y'all. Those of y'all that tuned in, much love and support, man. Y'all make sure y'all go check out my guy at the Dean office. Okay, let's talk about it. Y'all subscribe to this channel, subscribe to his channel. And if you haven't subscribed to the Daily Goodbread channel, subscribe over there. Posh, stay away from that channel. That is a all biblical channel. Like, I only drop Bible verses and A-Luxes over there. So, you know what I mean? Stay away from that channel. This is the channel for you right here. You stay over here.
Hey, you brothers have a good night, man.
Yes,
That's a
sir.
fact, Bell. That's a fact.
All right, y'all.
All right, y'all.
Race on the beat.